Because the Isaac episode that went up today broke me as a human being.
Oh no.
Essentially, I was like, well, I gotta do rerun, which is the one where you do 3 full reruns, victory laps, and then say yes to doing a 4th and then quit. I did 3 full victory laps and then said no to doing a 4th.
No.
Robert's here as well. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
How's it going, Robert?
It's going well. Oh, heading over it crashed. All right. 1 second. It's going well. How's it going for you?
It's going well. How's it going for you, Nicholas?
Oh, it's going well. How's it going for you, Robert?
Oh, it's going well. How's it going for you, Brian?
It's going better than Austin, who is stuck at the airport right now.
Yeah. Is he still stuck?
Yeah.
Better than being on fire, right? I mean,
Also better than being on fire. I believe that his flight was canceled, and then they booked him on one that is like 8 hours later. Which is pretty annoying, but
part of going to the airport is waiting there for 8 hours for no reason, right? That's just part of the fun.
that's the thing, is like, they tell you, hey, show up 3 hours early. So internally, I'm like, hey, show up 4 or 5 hours early.
Yeah.
Just so I can have like a leisurely lunch before I get on the airplane. I mean, how long does a leisurely lunch take? At least 180
3
minutes.
hours.
Yeah,
yeah,
you got
probably.
it 100%.
Roughly, yeah.
We're going to play Getting Over It, then we're going to play in our middle section. We are going to play a game, and the game is Passpartout, thank you. And then in our final segment, we're going to play some Tower Unite Jolf.
Jolf.
Jolf. I hope we play Virus instead. We'll see when we get there.
For some reason, game capture's not working anymore?
I will
No,
never play...
It will work.
I will never play Virus, but I could acquiesce something else in Tower Unite.
Oh, Dragon Game.
Ooh.
No,
No, Dragon Game.
We've played so much Dragon Game.
I love Dragon Game.
Dragon Game
It's pure, simple fun.
kind of sucks.
Dragon Game is good.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
guys are out of your minds.
It's because you have no film knowledge, so you wouldn't understand.
That's exactly true, dude.
Jar Jar Binks
exactly
is cut from the same DNA as vaudevillian shows from the 1920s, okay? If you're too much of a neophyte to appreciate that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Little Crusaders, that's the name. It's not called Dragon Game.
That's a good one.
Look, Cobalt's not here because his fiance is with child.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably the worst way to describe that,
Well,
but...
Internally still. as
Yeah,
far as
yeah.
we're aware.
Inside of her body.
So, well, like, we
Nothing
don't know.
weird.
It could have gone into labor like 10 minutes ago, but, like, any day now, you know, that child is going to exist.
No, it exists now. It's just not like... It's not out. It's not in the world yet.
Well, let's not get political here.
I think it's
Oh,
existed
shit,
for the
you're
past 8.5 months. But anyway, so I have a question for you. And admittedly, this is probably a question I should be able to answer myself. But, like, when you give birth to a baby, it's a baby, right? Like, it comes out and it's screaming and it's going like, wah, wah.
Right.
Here's what kind of terrifies me about pregnancy. There must be, like, you know, for a lot of pregnancy, it's just like, you know, it's a cluster of cells, and then it's like, you know, a little weird, like, clay baby that's not quite a real thing yet. It's just kind of like, you know, it's like,
totem.
yeah, it's like an Alien when they see, like, the Ripley clones and they're not quite right. You know, it's like that.
Right.
It's like a lumpy human being, right? But there must be, like, at least a week or two where there's just a human baby that's a human being trapped inside of the womb.
Definitely 5 minutes
see what
before
you're
it pops out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Unless
It's
it's
not
pretty
like
short.
it's like, hey, I'm ready, and then it just goes. You know, it's got to schedule that like a Windows update or something, right?
Sometimes it's very much not ready, and it goes.
That's also true.
And that's a whole thing.
Yeah, sometimes you have to let it go. Let it go.
And sometimes it comes out butt first, which is weird.
Look, I just mean, like, isn't there a period where there's like a baby that wants to cry in there?
No, there's no periods after you're pregnant.
Right, that's
so.
okay. Like, there's a period where it's just like a POW. It's like, I'm done. Let me out. But it doesn't get to go out yet because there's other things to do.
I thought you meant a menstruation that was a POW.
Oh, is semen straight? Ah!
Oh no!
No, I'm
So
I'm
okay, wait, okay. After cardboard boxes, you go down, right?
This guy's a
You go
cardboard
down
box.
and then you grab onto that little ledge that's floating.
Shit. All right.
You can hang off to get a little view of it, but you're not going to see it very well.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any sort of consciousness for some time. Yeah, but like it's a baby for a
Yes,
bit.
that's true.
You know
what is
I,
a baby, really?
like
we know?
everybody's like, you know, it deserves to be in there or whatever. But like when it's a lumpy baby, yeah,
Potato boy.
yeah. When it's a potato boy or girl,
Clay person.
when it's a clay person, of course it belongs in the womb. But once it's done, you know, baking, you gotta like get it out of there. It just seems like, you know, when you've waited, like you're at the movie theater and you're like, well, the movie's supposed to start at 8. It's 8:05. You're not even running the commercials yet. Like, what am I doing here in this womb? Let me out. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Gold!
Anyway, that's my thought on babies today.
Sometimes the baby stays in so long that it turns into Stone Boy.
Uh,
You
Like
never
if-
heard of a petrified child? It happens sometimes.
Wait,
You
really?
probably watched that show where you're like, I'm not sure if I'm pregnant, I think it's called.
Oh no!
I didn't know I was pregnant, but then I was.
there's a show called I didn't know I was
No,
pregnant.
it's called something else, but I can't remember the exact title.
I didn't know I was pregnant.
I didn't think I was pregnant, and then I was, is the show. And then they always find out after a while that they were pregnant, and they go, what? And then one lady just didn't find out for her entire life until she was about 70.
Wait, what?
And then she
wait,
had a
and they
stone
found.
boy.
Oh, she was pregnant, and then there was a mishap. I see.
Well, yeah, it just never was born, so it became petrified.
I thought it was just like, this is gonna sound
Calcified.
insensitive, but I thought they just didn't notice they were pregnant because of like
God.
no discernible relative change in body size.
Well, that's sometimes is a factor.
Mhm.
There's a lot of reasons why you're not sure you're pregnant, I guess.
Can you imagine?
There's also phantom pregnancies. Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it
can give
happens
birth
all-
to a phantom.
happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got red pilled.
Yeah.
What?
Great.
Can you imagine not knowing you're pregnant like 3 months into pregnancy? Because I like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what did I eat yesterday? I can't imagine waking up and being like, I'm pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Am I pregnant?
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't.
And you
tell.
know, this is opinions like these are why we don't have women on the NLSS.
That's very true. That and they're not allowed.
Right? Yes. Yeah. It's a boys' club, and no girls allowed. They've got cooties.
Yeah.
Boys
He-
have clubs.
Mm-hmm.
They hit
They also
their
have
booty.
cars and money, and girls will laugh at boys when they're not funny, or vice versa.
That's why
I've
we
heard
should
that,
have
yeah.
girls on, because they'll laugh at us.
Yeah, at least someone would.
Yeah. My girlfriend laughs at me, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
It's because she respects your immense knowledge of Star Wars, Rob.
That's true, actually.
That's why everyone laughs.
I
Did
gotta
you know that?
No, no. No, I
Sorry,
want to
go
hear this. No, I want to hear this. I actually want to hear this a lot.
Did you know that if you took a couple courses in college, you know more about film than anyone else?
Anyone else?
Anyone else? Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
I learned that today.
Were you in film school or were you in like acting school, Rob?
I was in both.
Okay. So acting school is like here's how you act, and then film school is like
Here's how you make a movie.
here's how you
You
make
should
a
go
movie.
to acting school first so you can act like you went to film school.
Oh, I didn't even think
I-
about that.
Technically, that is exactly what I did. Because I did go to acting school before I went to film school.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
you're following my perfect template then. You're my
Mhm.
student now.
Important to note, I believe that you don't really need to go to film school to know anything about film.
Well, actually, in today's day and age, all you need to do is take both the David Mamet and Hans Zimmer master classes, and once you get those, it's like it's like 10 hours of study. You're just good. You can make and compose your own movie.
Can I do that
That's
on
true,
YouTube?
yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
So I was looking at Masterclass today because if you guys do you get these Facebook ads, or am I just that pretentious that targeted ads are like, you want to improve yourself.
I don't use Facebook anymore at all, but
Yeah,
I
me
respect
either.
that.
That's where I see these ads like 100%. There was one today that was like 20 hours of instruction. Gary Kasparov teaches you how to be a chess master. The dude has tens of thousands of hours of practice. How on earth could you possibly deliver on that ridiculous promise? Another one was like David Mamet, you know, Glenn Ross guy, teaches you how to screenwrite. This is not conceivable. This is like TED Talk self-improvement. Hans Zimmer teaches you how to compose movie scores. Are you out of your mind?
I was watching an interesting video about Hans Zimmer recently, actually. But
Hey, well, you can't
like,
just
he's
bury
not
the
gonna-
lead like that. What's the...
It was about his history within his history in regards of soundtracks within film, and his important role in that.
I see.
Because of how he kind of changed up the ideas of certain things. Anyway, oh fuck me. God
Was it
damn
about when Hans Zimmer took over Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas
Make a
1986?
joke like that. I didn't know where to put it though.
I stole it
no,
from
worries.
chat.
Oh, okay.
He did fall out of the Nakatomi building at the end, and surprisingly survived and went on to have a very successful movie scoring career.
And it was really awkward, though, when his brother came and was like, hey, John McClane, wear this sign in downtown Harlem. And then
Yeah.
It was very awkward. Yeah.
John McClane was like, I don't want to do this.
You don't think though that if you work at something for enough hours, you become like extra super concentrated, good at explaining it to other people?
No, I mean, but that's because I'm a little cynical about this. I really think that Masterclass is designed to, like, sell courses. So,
Well, I mean, like, yeah, but, you know, if you're going to learn from anybody, why not learn from a person who does it very well?
it is pretty cool that for like
Yeah.
I got
$100
Josh up
bucks,
the stairs, man. I think there's something to that.
for like $100 you can be like, hey, David Mamet's gonna yell at me in very articulate ways for the next 20 hours or something.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
Marmot.
just because these guys are great at what they do doesn't necessarily mean that they're great teachers, but it could mean that, and if it did mean that, then you'd want to learn from them, right?
probably.
Because I'll tell you what, when you go to film school, depending on the film school, if you go to like a little film school like the one that I did,
Harvard.
most of these people, right, yeah, Harvard, most of these people teaching you are, you know, people who didn't make it in the film industry and then changed to teaching, you know what I mean?
Well,
Yep.
that's what I wonder sometimes, because, like, you know, an NFL coach is oftentimes like, well, actually, the NFL, I guess, is a little different, but, like, sports coats,
Sports coats, yeah.
sports
Letterman jackets.
coaches, they're oftentimes just, like, decent players who got old and can't play the sport anymore, but they have, like, a good mind for coaching. But, like, an acting coach is never like, hey, I'm Ben Affleck. I'm going to teach you how to act. It's always like,
Yeah.
hey,
Unfortunate choice of example today.
okay, you know what? Argo won Best Picture, all right? That's all I'm saying. However, it's always like, oh, I'm down to the bottom again. It's always like, hey, I was like an extra on Hell's Kitchen. I played a guy who was angry at the restaurant because they gave him shrimp instead of scallops.
Right,
Oh, I
yeah.
remember him.
But
Season
to
2.
you know what, to liken it to sports though, like in the NFL specifically, right? Oftentimes, a lot of the time, in fact, great players aren't necessarily the guys who make great coaches.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, it's guys who were, average or even below par are some of the best coaches because teaching and being able to do something are two very different skills.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
It does hurt a little bit though when you get into like the second year of your graphic design course and then you find out your teacher is like really bad at graphic design.
Yeah, their name is like Professor Comic Sans.
Well, like he never showed us his art and we just found it anyway. And
Oh,
then
no.
we were all shocked and we were all kind of like, don't tell him we found this because he's lost all credibility now.
No. What do you
But
mean?
yeah,
you
I've been
look
there
at
too.
Dan?
I get it.
Well, yeah, okay, Dan, they're talking about him as a high school coach. because he never played in the NFL. But
Oh, I thought they were talking about him as a high school teacher. As we all know, he's a former teacher.
Right. Yes.
I think Dan could be a good teacher.
You think so?
Ah!
He's got this like kind of nurturing vibe about him underneath the jokes.
Dan is actually like the most wholesome amongst us.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I laugh so hard when I see comments that are like, Dan's a bully. Like, Dan is actually like the anti-bully.
I wouldn't go that far.
Did he steal your lunch money?
I mean, he probably would have if he could.
You got to establish dominance. I mean, at least give him
right. Exactly. Yeah.
He was a bully in the Big Brother house, but that's a game, and there's also $500K on the line.
Yeah. No, that's true.
You telling me you wouldn't bully somebody for $500K? The ultimate in lunch money. You know how many lunches you could buy?
You could buy probably every lunch for the rest of you and your whole family's life if you lived for 100 years.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that might be true.
I never really thought about it that way. See, bullying is wholesome.
Yeah, everybody start bullying when you get to...
For money.
It's not okay.
It's a very bad series of jokes, honestly. But
so
it's okay.
You know how I'm always like, I watch one episode of television a week? And then that kind of went out the window for Game of Thrones. But I've finished all of the available seasons of...
Murder Family?
Yeah. 50 Ways to Kill Your Lover. Great.
Isn't there like 30 episodes a season?
No, there's like maybe 14 total episodes.
Oh, okay.
Great show. Can't find an adequate replacement. There's an incredible bounty of sex and murder related TV shows on Isaac, or not on Isaac, on Netflix.
Isaac.
Sorry, I'm getting mind flooded by the Devil's Chimney. On Netflix, none of them are good, dude. There's couples who kill. Nah, I don't want that. It's just sad. Oftentimes, a woman ran away from her husband, and bet you can't guess where this is going. He found her. They're both dead. And I'm like, that's just...
It's just sad, unlike when the couple kills each other. That's okay.
I was hoping for like some Mr. and Mrs. Smith sort of stuff, but instead it's always just like sad.
Should be couples kill with jetpacks.
And then there's
I'd be interested in that.
There's another one. It's called like A Murderous Affair, and I'm like, you can tell how this... The thing that makes 50 Ways to Kill Your Lover great, and maybe Murderous Affair is like this if I haven't seen it, is that it's less about the fact that they're gonna die and more about, like, how are they gonna do it? Oh, sex mishap with a car battery. That's a good one. Oh, he just lit her on fire. That's pretty messed up.
When
crossbow through the heart twice.
Crossbow through the heart twice.
You know what, Ryan?
Yeah.
I know the perfect thing for you.
Okay, yeah.
You'd love this. So you're a big fan of the director.
No.
1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
Be
your jam, I think.
It has a lot of ways to die from the number.
Yeah, 1,000 of them. So,
I wasn't going to guess, but I figured it was a lot.
It's 1,000,000 Ways to Die in the West.
Fuck. Is it?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
You know what? I contrary to popular belief, I respect your opinion. I would not recommend you watch it. If I recommend you watched it just because you like the Orville, whatever,
yeah.
It's all this.
I thought it was Orwell too for a while.
It's like, just come on. But I would just be punishing you because that movie makes me want to die.
I heard it was pretty bad. I mean, like I said, I don't really have a lot of love for Seth MacFarlane in general.
He has a lot of love for you, so.
Does he?
You should return it to the store. Okay, I'm in Anne Orlando.
I wish I was in Anne Orlando. I'm back in the Devil's Chimney.
My uncle worked on that movie, and he told me not to watch it.
Oh, that's too much.
My friend was in a movie that was like pretty universally derided as like one of the worst movies ever made.
Was it a big movie?
No, not really.
Help.
But it was, I think it's called Movie 52.
Oh my god, she was in Movie 43?
Yeah, that one, yeah. And it was Jeremy.
You're friends with Hugh Jackman?
No, not Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's kid.
Jeremy Jackman?
Jeremy Jackman.
He's the guy who plays Lip in hit Showtime show Shameless.
Oh, Lip.
Yeah.
No music, please.
He was
I
in that
remember
movie.
Lip from when Tony Hawk dropped in on a ramp.
Mhm.
He was the
I
edge
also-
that he dropped in on.
I also, through Jeremy, met Justin Chatwin, who
Goku.
famously played Goku, and you're not supposed to mention that around him.
Well, he probably
Oh.
got paid like 70 grand for that role, so.
Maybe. I feel like a lot of their star budget was spent on Chow Yun Fat for,
And
you know.
an incredibly ill-advised turn for Ernie Hudson as Mr. Popo. Just an unbelievably short-sighted decision.
Oh.
I still contend that, like, Mr. Popo is maybe one of the most racist characterizations of black people
But the
in
show's,
any form of media.
the show's Japanese, Rob. How could Mr.
Right.
Popo be racist?
That's true. It's a good point.
I didn't know he was supposed to be black. I just thought he was like an alien.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if he's African American. He might just be like an alien who's black. But
Yeah,
it's like
I
the
mean-
optics of that are not really very smart.
He's technically an alien who has black skin. However, he wears a turban. He wears pointed sandals. He's got big, goofy red lips and
They made him
beady
look like Al
eyes.
Jolson.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it.
And also important to note, in the Japanese version, he speaks in broken language. Like he would be like, "Oh, Goku fight good. Goku very good warrior." And so
God.
like it's I mean,
All
know,
right.
technically
Is that where we're
speaking,
going on today's show? This is where
I'm just saying, like, Mr. Popo's pretty racist.
That's some Star Wars level racism. I get it.
Exactly, yeah. It's like Ryan saying, how can people understand Wookiees?
This is gonna sound horrible.
Yeah.
And I just want to preface this by saying children are all innocent. But
All right.
you know, when I
wait.
taught in Korea, it was like 2010, 2011. If there was ever a black person in like a textbook, at least one kid would go like, "Teacher, Obama," and I'd be like, "No, that is not American President Barack Obama. That's just another person who's black, of which there are definitely more than one on planet Earth." I know, like, in Korea, it's not necessarily a common sight, yet at the same time, I want to make you a little bit more worldly than you appear to be at the present moment. Also, if you say that shit in America, you're gonna get your ass kicked. So, like,
Well,
stop
depending
it.
on where you
that.
go.
Right,
you
yeah.
know,
You
There's
could.
certain towns
Oh,
in America that...
You could maybe become governor.
Lord.
All right, Nick. Steer us. Steer us.
I don't know where to take it. Go anywhere. Steer somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, those weird little ferret things in the new Star Wars trailer, what do you guys think about them?
I'm gonna eat them all.
You want to eat them?
You got to do it. They're probably delicious.
They're so cute, though.
I reserve judgment until it's in the movie. Until I see the movie. Because, like, I'm all about BB-8 as a cute little soccer ball robot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like a lot of Star Wars discourse is, like, about what 14-year-olds find cool. And there's nothing that 14-year-olds like more than making fun of what, like, 9-year-olds like. So they're all like, Boba Fett's cool. He's got a jetpack. BB-8 sucks. He's cute. Like, I'm trying to rise above this, but I might be coming from a place of ignorance. So I'm reserving judgment until I see if he ever gets his tongue caught in some kind of piece of machinery, I'm out.
I would be pretty sad about that, yeah.
Are we 14 or 9?
I think we're the 21-year-olds
Oh.
who are
yeah.
going, extremely intellectual voice. Actually, it's all bad.
I mean, let's just call
Clutching
a
our
spade a
Szechuan
spade here.
sauce.
Oh, god damn it! Oh, I'm okay. I didn't go all the way back down. The reason that creature exists is to sell toys of that creature.
Yeah,
right?
but like,
I'm well aware of this.
But like,
Yeah.
isn't that the reason like everything in Star? Isn't that the reason like Star Wars exists at this point?
to
Oh,
a degree, yeah.
That's the whole premise of Transformers, right? Like, I forget which came first. Was it the show or the figures?
I believe it was the figures, but I could be wrong.
And then whichever the other one was, that was the tie-in, basically, for it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Transformers, I'm very cynical about.
Yeah.
Because I think that it sucks. And,
yes.
you know, you'd
be right.
You're entitled to disagree.
You're objectively correct.
Global
Are there a
audience,
lot of Transformers apologists in chat?
Global audiences carry that movie, or that franchise, I should say. However, Star Wars, yeah, like they're doing new movies to make money, but that's okay, as long as they turn out all right. Like,
if like here's like this is something that I think Marvel did really well. Is like, it's fine if you make these like popcorn, big budget, like over the top, ridiculous action movies, as long as you're respecting the property.
Yeah,
really,
no, I agree with you.
Which you know Marvel was doing, whereas you know Joel Schumacher with bat nipples didn't really do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping Last Jedi isn't like really derivative of Empire Strikes Back.
Well, like
We'll
I'm pretty hopeful because like J.J. Abrams at this point, you know what you're gonna get. I like J.J. Abrams for the most part. I always leave the movies going, you know, he did some interesting stuff and it was pretty. But you kind of know what you're gonna get. Rian Johnson, he made Brick. My dude made Brick. Now he's making a Star Wars movie. That's outrageous. What world do we live in that you can make a movie where, you know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt talks like he's from the fucking 1930s, and then 10 years later, you're like, hey, here's a movie that's gonna make $4 billion at the box office.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where, like, when they use, like, untested directors sometimes, at least in, like, big budget projects, I always have to wonder, like, how much of that is, like, the producer wants more control. You know what I mean? And that's the because that is a thing that happens sometimes with like, oh yeah, I did it. No, I undid it. So yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, it's good. The trailer was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like relatively for it.
I didn't watch it because I heard it was incredibly spoilery.
I didn't really find that to be true.
I actually agree with Robert.
Yeah,
I know Austin disagrees, but he's not on the show, so he can just, you know, type out his anger in chat and be shouted down. But
he's very very noticing of all spoilers, I guess, more so than some.
It does show Skywalk, by the way. Like there's some scenes in the trailer that you're like, oh, that's gonna be like a pivotal moment. But I dispute the idea, I guess, that like just because you see someone doing something that you know how that thing is gonna end.
You know what trailer gives away the whole movie is what was that one really bad? Well, I say really bad. It wasn't that bad. The Gerard Butler movie where he's gonna blow up the
Oh yeah.
The moon?
Yeah.
Law-abiding citizen.
That one, yeah. The trailer for that literally gave you the story beats for every plot point in that movie. Like you could have watched the trailer and known exactly what would happen at every point.
It's like any movie with a mid-act twist, like a second-act twist, always ends up being spoiled in the trailer, I think. Because first they set it up as like, he just has like a happy family. And then at the end, you know, it all goes terribly wrong somehow. And you're like, well, that's going to happen 50 minutes into the movie.
Get back to the bucket. Back to the furthest I've ever been.
Me too, sadly. More or less.
And now I got to swing for victory. Like Donkey Kong.
Same as me.
There's some,
God damn it! Oh, god damn it! Alright, I'm fine.
Examples of that. But yeah, I mean, like, if you don't want to see... If you don't want any conceivable spoilers...
Yeah.
I understand. Staying away from trailers.
I've done that before. Like I do that with Game of Thrones every season, actually. Like,
you don't watch the next week on...
I watch the next week on, but I don't watch, like, the trailers before the season. Because those usually give away more than I'm willing to...
Yeah, dude, the one from, like, Comic-Con this year... It was just like, it was #1 on the Game of Thrones subreddit, and I was like, I'll watch this. And it was like, hey, here's some major plot points you probably hadn't considered. And I was like...
Right, yeah.
No! I'm bad at this game.
I know. I was like that too.
I'm less worried about it for Star Wars than I am for Game of Thrones, actually, because I'm way more invested in the story of Game of Thrones than I am Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Star Wars is pretty formulaic in story beats, so I don't think they're gonna have any huge reveals unless they I don't know, make Luth into Darth.
Did you just call him Luth?
I believe he called him Luth.
Yeah, well, that's his Darth name, Darth Luth.
Luth lips sink ships, Rob.
Well, the thing with Star Wars, I feel like maybe we'll look like idiots in a little bit, and they'll make us incorrect in this assumption. However, I feel like they only kill you in Star Wars when they used you up.
Yeah.
Like in Game of Thrones, you could just be like
the implications of that.
Well, they're like, I'm a happy Game of Thrones boy. Oh, I'm dead because we live in a chaotic world full of violence.
Actually, the happier you are, the more likely you are to die in that show.
In Star Wars, they're like, hey, you just had the emotional release that you've been building to for a movie and a half. So, and also you're old, so time to die.
Like Luth.
Yeah. Like Luth, yeah.
Yeah, like Luth.
Darth Luthwalker.
That's why I if I was a betting man, I'd be like, they're gonna kill Luke Skywalker.
They might.
He's got to go.
He's old, and he's used up. They used him up.
They could turn him into.
Time to die, Luth.
Well, I mean, so he could have two roles. He could be Obi-Wan to what's her face, or he could be Yoda to what's her face. So if he's Obi-Wan, he's gonna die and he's gonna Force Ghost all over her face. If he's Yoda, then he might die in the third one.
I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Yoda dead?
Yeah. Well, he's a Force Ghost. So, what is death in the Star Wars universe, right?
I forget where he died. Was it that scene where he had the kung fu fighting and then was throwing parts of the council all over the place?
That's actually he's in his teenage years there.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
That's
when 800 old you become.
He just
he just dies.
Yeah, but he dies with a pot of shit on the stove that always irritates me. It's the dude.
Oh, because his place lights up afterward.
Well, he's just all knowing, so he knows when he's gonna die. He's basically I'm old as shit, Luke. Time to die. By the way, I'm cooking for some reason, even though I'm just about to die. Maybe you could turn the stove off when you leave. What's the point?
Well, he doesn't have any friends over there. He does love those little dehydrated sausages that Luke has.
He does.
Everyone does, though, to be fair.
Please.
I mean, the weird thing is going to be, I think, for me at least, seeing, what's her face?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, yeah. That's going to be weird. Because, I mean, they're gonna have to remove her character as well, yeah. So I mean,
I don't know, dude. I think there's a chance she could make it.
I don't know. I mean, they could have.
They were gonna make a whole movie kind of focusing on her before she had passed.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It was gonna be called The Princess Diaries.
It's probably too soon to make Carrie Fisher jokes.
What do you? She would have laughed. I know nothing about her, but she would have laughed.
Actually,
she probably would have laughed. She was a large character of a person.
What's the worst movie to watch on a first date? My friend and his date watched The Seventh Seal today. Yeah, that's just a horrible choice.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
1950s foreign language Swedish film about a crusader who plays a game of chess with death himself. What a horrible choice.
The kiss from 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 the rose?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I got the right
baby, baby. I don't know if that was 7. Might have been.
It is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Not messing with you, but this is a bad...
Ingmar Bergman.
Just kind of a weird choice. Unless you met in Pitchfork class.
Yeah, watch Seven Samurai.
There you go.
Ah, Dick Barts!
I love
Dick
Nick's...
Barts?
Nick's got a level of zen and then Rob and I are just like, sometimes you're in the eye of the hurricane, and sometimes you're getting torn up by the wind.
Yeah,
I got to my new best height. I rose above Bucket Land, so this is all new territory for me. I don't know what's up here. I could conceivably beat the game, and that would be a release like Yoda's death.
He's not dead.
Yeah, but like his body isn't alive.
Yeah, I mean, he can't fuck anymore.
I'm saying I'll ascend to a sphere.
I don't think Yoda ever fucked.
How do you know?
And I'm down. Never mind.
My dude lived for 900 years.
He might have. I mean, they're gonna make that Yoda anthology film, so we'll see if he ever fucked.
How long do you think? Put the over/under on how long until Star Wars starts to really suck. And I'm not saying it's a foregone conclusion. I'm just saying if they keep coming out with like one Star Wars movie a year, how long until they release 2 stinkers in a row?
I suspect that the Han Solo movie is going to be pretty bad.
I kind of think that you're right on that.
Yeah, it's had like 4 different directors at this point, and like the production
-1 year
doesn't agree with the actors, and it's like it's gonna be that movie's gonna be a shit show, I think.
Yeah, I know the prequels fit the bill. I'm just saying now. Enthusiasm for Star Wars is at like a lifetime high, unless you're in your 50s or 60s.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I think they might have announced that they are indeed doing a Obi-Wan anthology film, which is probably going to be fucking dope.
There's never going to be an end to this, right? Like, we've established Star Wars is going to be consecutive trilogies for the rest of time.
Well, they bought LucasArts, so like, or Lucasfilm. So you could take them 60 years to recoup on the investment.
Every movie is now part of some cinematic universe, and that's all that we're going to watch eventually.
It will be the Avengers versus Star Wars versus Disney heroes
but like,
one day.
As long as it's good, I think that's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I just feel like stories need a beginning, middle, and end.
The problem, though, is like, look at what superhero movies were predominantly before the cinematic universe. Like, so many of them are, hey, I'm a normal dude. Oh, extraordinary things happen to me. Now I'm an extraordinary dude. Oh, this is a bad guy. He did something bad. I killed him. All right, movie 2. Like,
right. I think our emotional maturity and storytelling ability has evolved, though. So I don't know that we can go backward except for anomalies in bad movies.
You could definitely go backward. Did you see Fantastic Four, the Fox movie?
That is backward in time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying we've reached a new plateau, so the general expectation is you got to make a better superhero movie now.
But yeah, I think they sort of are. Spider-Man was real good.
Hence why we don't need more Avengers.
I would say that Spider-Man is probably my favorite Marvel movie now at this point.
And I think Infinity War like has a chance, but they gotta prove that they're in it to win it. They gotta murder somebody.
And not Agent Coulson again.
Yeah, you can't. Don't just murder Robin Scherbatsky. You gotta murder like Thor. I want to see like Chris. I want to see someone whose contract is not necessarily expiring get hit with like a freaking Infinity Stone right to the forehead and just die. No, Vision doesn't count. We don't even. We've seen Vision for like 8 seconds. Oh, he's a real strong guy. He's got a gem in his forehead and he wants to sleep with Scarlet Witch, even though it doesn't make any dang sense. No.
They haven't gotten comfortable yet that they can do that and then constantly reboot it anyway, so it doesn't matter if they kill people.
Yeah, I would really hate if they killed Robert Downey Jr. and then we're just like, hey, we got like it's
Iron Man.
Yeah, it's Tony Stark's long-lost cousin that nobody but Pepper knew about. And then,
right.
Well, I mean, they do actually pretty, like, to a degree, they take their stories from arcs in the comic books.
Right, but they don't have to do that forever. Eventually, they'll be like, oh, well, we don't have time for another story arc. We're just going to make our own.
True, but my point is that, like, in the comics, Steve Rogers has died. Thor has died. So, I mean, those guys are...
Kill a god?
Well, I mean, so like in the comics, God damn it, Ragnarok happens, which is the end of Norse mythology world. So every Norse god dies.
No. If Ragnarok is the end, then when do we get Ragnarok Online?
That's a good point.
They gotta draw the sword art first.
I see.
It'd be crazy if they just killed off every character in the Avengers and they all died and lost in Infinity
movie
War.
starts.
Well, I think
world explodes. Roll credit.
the best you can hope for, probably. Like, people are like, they're not gonna kill somebody because it's like a product line, and I'm like, that's why they have to. That's why me as a snob wants them to. If they want it to be like art and not just a product, I would love to just see them be like, hey, Spider-Man's dead. They're never gonna happen.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man's dead, boys!
They also don't realize they can recoup on the mourning process of Spider-Man. They'll be able to sell like memorials to Spider-Man and people buy them.
I think like
that's probably true.
The
Spider-Man's tombstone action figure.
The best possible hope actually is like that Infinity War Part 1 probably ends with Thanos doing something that you're like, he's a jerk. And then in Infinity War Part 2, the heroes win.
That'd be interesting.
Because I think they sort of have to set up like an Empire Strikes Back sort of thing for tension.
It's really weird how basically the whole idea of cinematic universes are basically like, hey, how do we make films into TV shows?
Yeah.
Without making, like, while abstracting it and not
while
letting
making
you know
video games into movies and movies into video games.
Yeah. Dude, you guys, you know what I was thinking about the other day is we were alive during the, I don't know if you want to call it the golden era, maybe the poop colored era of video games where where like every movie became a video game. You guys remember that? It just doesn't happen anymore. Or at least it does, but in like the mobile market now.
It's disambiguated now. It's not so direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, I mean, now they're all just cell phone games.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's all in mobile, but I mean, like you used to get that on, on the main core consoles.
Yeah, like a $60 piece of garbage. I mean, I own R.I.P.D. the game, so.
How did that come to be?
I bought it because I was like, oh, there's no way this is gonna be good, and then I played it and I was like, yeah.
That's during the period of time when you're like, I might make a YouTube video on this because it's so bad?
Precisely correct.
Oh, okay.
Then it was like, it was actually just really, 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 really boring.
Right.
Kind of like the movie.
Yeah.
Which was also horrible.
There have been a couple good like movie adaptation games, like Spider-Man 2, for instance.
Yes.
Which is funny, actually, that's the one that is regarded as like probably one of the best movie tie-in games, especially considering Spider-Man 2 was also considered one of the best superhero movies at the time.
Right. And the other one is Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I've heard this story 1,000 times.
That's a great game. I don't think that's really a tie-in, though.
Well, it's just like a tie-in to the concept of the character more than anything, yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's a tie-in more in the same way that like Battlefront 2 is, where it has nothing to do with the movie, but it's coming out at the same time as the movie.
Well, they got John Boyega to do the, the trailer thing at the beginning.
True, yeah. Oh, yeah, Enter the Matrix was pretty alright, yeah. No. I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was okay.
Didn't really like it very much.
You know what games were fun, actually, that I enjoyed?
The Lord of the Rings games.
Yep.
Hollow Knight.
Look. Yeah, those Lord of the Rings games are pretty good.
Yeah, they were fun. Okay. They were, they weren't like, droppingly great, but they were all right.
I owned Spider-Man the movie, the game, the Tobey Maguire one.
Yeah.
That was based entirely on the events of the first movie. That game was okay. I also owned Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was 20 times better, but
yeah, Spider-Man 2 was great.
Actually, like the 1999 like Never Son of Spider-Man was pretty good too.
Is that the one that was on the
That's
N64?
Tony Hawk.
It is. It was on the N64. It was on the PlayStation 1. It is the Tony Hawk people.
I really enjoyed that game. However, I never beat it because I could never beat Monster Rock at the end.
Docket.
Yeah, he was the final boss. Well, yeah, but like I think in the story of the game, it's like Dr. Octopus got the symbiote thing, and he got all funky. Nice. And there's like this whole part where you have to like escape him. I just could never do it.
Okay, clutch time. Here we go.
I love that game though.
How do you get past this garbage part again? I'm on floating cardboard box bridge.
Fuck.
How do you get the staircase?
Get on the edge, boot yourself, launch yourself up, and then smack the stairs, smack the left wall, smack the stairs, smack the left wall.
I see.
Smack the stairs, smack the left wall.
Don't knock the boat over.
I don't know where I'm exactly going now, so it's trial and error again.
You get yourself on the edge. Launch yourself up. Oh, that's never gonna work. Pull it back.
I just want them to make a new Jedi Academy game. Someday.
It seems like people are incredibly cynical about Battlefront 2.
Yeah, I heard that apparently like it's super pay to win or something now.
Well, Jim Sterling just put up a video about that exact thing.
Yeah. Which is frustrating because like that was one of people's main problems with the
Battlefront one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like
it was half developed, and this one at least has content, hopefully.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, like I'm on the fence as to whether or not I'm gonna buy it.
I
might.
I watched you guys play it, and I watched Corey play a little bit of it, and I was like, the beta I think is the worst thing that ever happened to that game.
Yes, I agree.
As I was watching other people play it, I was like, well, it looks beautiful. I'm never gonna buy this though. Like all the environments, all the textures are like the most gorgeous maybe I've ever seen in a video game. And then the gameplay, I was just like, I am just not excited by this in the least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Extremely bland, and that goddamn level. We just kept going back to the same empty level.
Yeah, Naboo sucks.
The one with the tank that rolls through the city?
Yeah. It's the only one that allowed 40-player combat, so it was like the one match that kept happening.
I honestly think that the one thing that they could do that would immediately make the game more enthralling is just add back in the CPU players from the old Battlefront games. Just like, you could still have 20 on 20 players, and then just add in like 40 more CPUs so that it feels like you're in this giant, big battle, and then it would be a little bit more immersive. I will say, though, in the beta, I did very much enjoy the Starfighter game.
That's the other thing I've heard, is that the Starfighter Assault was, like, pretty fun.
It's so much better than the first one. The ship controls were god-awful. It was terrible. It was like, in the first one, it was like, hey, people don't, know how to fly these planes, so let's just make it as easy as possible, leading to, like, the most boring gameplay ever. Like, you could lock on with your guns and not aim them and shoot them. You can't, like, roll or pitch or yaw at all. The game automatically does that for you.
Did anybody else's chat just die?
No.
Oh, no, I literally just got, like, a bunch of messages that said, chat died, and then Twitch died. Video is back. Hey, hello, everybody.
Rip. Hey, my chat, if you're here, keep talking.
You missed us talking about how we're definitely going to get Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really exciting. No, but I did like the Galactic Starfighter mode. I thought that was pretty fun. The Shrike mode was pretty fun, too, that we played. Like, that was fine.
What's strike mode?
It's the one where it was, like, smaller and we were on the forest.
The forest.
Yeah.
Forest level.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I saw you guys play that.
Yeah. That was all right.
Slightly more enjoyable.
Yes.
It's all pretty average.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, it's just like, I don't know. It's missing like the one piece. It's like, if your parents saw that game, they would be like, this is the greatest video game. It's Star Wars and the graphics look photorealistic. When, you're just kind of like,
it's got
bland. Like aggressively bland.
that's the thing. Is like it's almost like as weird as it is to say, it feels like it has no like passion to it. Not like aesthetically. Like aesthetically, I really think. And Battlefront 1, Battlefront 1. This was true as well. The game was goddamn gorgeous, and they painstakingly like recreated so many things from Star Wars, and it showed. Like, it looked amazing, but like the gameplay was just, it was too safe, you know.
Yeah.
And
even artistically, it didn't have very much character. I mean, it was very pretty. Obviously, the textures were very high quality, but I don't think there was much going on. It's like, okay, doves keep exploding out of the ground. But that doesn't make the game better. That doesn't give it character.
yeah, well, I mean, I think it gives it character, but it doesn't make the game better. Yeah, agree with you on that.
Seen the effect once, you've seen it a dozen times. It's like, doesn't really change anything for me.
Speaking of which, if Star Wars Episode 8 involves any kind of Death Star, I'm only gonna support 2 or 3 more Star Wars movies. Okay? I'm
You're
done.
really hitting them where it hurts.
I'm done with the Death
is a central
Star.
theme. It's like Mother Brain in Metroid. It's got to exist.
I was really frustrated with the Star Killer base in the first one, because it's like, well, aren't these guys like the remnants of the Empire? How did they make this thing in like 10 years that the Empire took like 30 to make, and it's like way better than the Death Star?
It's like 100 Death Stars crammed into one.
Yeah, like, and they don't have all of the Empire's resources to make this thing, yet they still made it like so much better. Maybe
Technology's
that
exponential. It's like when Western Digital makes like a brand new type of hard drive size. They jump from like 4 terabytes to 8.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, if they start rebuilding Starkiller Base in the third one, and they have to go destroy the blown-up thing, and then, you know, Rey has to fight Snoke on the Starkiller Base, and I will be actually so mad.
Oh, let's go.
But we'll see. I feel like they might have learned that people were a little upset about how closely the first one followed, you know,
Yeah.
the New Hope.
I can also get it from their perspective that they're like, hey, the last ones are almost universally hated. So it's just, you know, make a good one. doesn't have to change the world, just make a good one.
Yeah.
Let Brick Boy worry about making the artistic Star Wars.
So Force Awakens is actually a good example of a thing that's becoming more and more common in films sequels these days, which is it's a soft reboot, meaning that it's still technically part of the universe. Like, all the events of the previous movies happened, but let's just remake the first one, even though it's already been made, and we're accepting that it was
Spider-Man.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, sort of. Yes, exactly. Actually, that is a soft reboot, because it's technically within the Star Trek universe, and all of the events did happen. It's just a mirror universe. Or the new Saw movie that's coming out, I heard, is a soft reboot.
Oh, you mean Jigsaw?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I just found out there are 2 entire Saw movies I've never seen, and I thought I'd seen them all.
Oh, wow.
Please
I
tell
was
me
just
it's like
scanning
Saw
through
6
Netflix.
and Saw 3 or something.
It was close. It was Saw 6 and Saw 5. I just saw Saw 7, and for some reason thought I'd seen the last 2.
Well, and also Saw 7 was called Saw 3D, so I could see
Yeah,
you just thinking that was meant to be like number 5 or something.
Well, what amazed me is that I didn't even notice that I didn't know the plot between them anymore. Right? I just kind of thought I didn't need to know anything there, and just ran with it, and I did.
It's almost like the plot of Saw is less important than the murder porn that exists in those films.
That's how I identified that I hadn't seen them. I looked for the traps to see if I recognized them.
You're like, I have a big pit full of needles.
That's Saw 2. The one that I hadn't seen, it was there was an old man and a young man getting their torsos crushed by pliers.
Oh,
Young man.
Sick.
Yeah.
There's no need to be down, because there's an old man.
He's getting crushed by a clown.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it was.
He's named Jigsaw. Rides a tiny little bike, and he passes sins from fathers.
There's also one, it was like a tug of war into some like wood chipper where there was two people attached to a chain, and then it went through the wood chipper on both sides.
Oh,
So one had to pull the other one into the thing to get out.
Oh, so Fargo.
No, the wood chipper was not really an active accomplice. It was just passively there.
You know, actually, sorry, slight aside.
We'll be back in 3 minutes to play Passpartout.
Oh God, really? Oh man. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
What were you gonna
Fargo.
say?
The thing that surprises me about Fargo, great Coen Brothers movie,
Right. Is that it takes place in Dakota, not Minnesota.
No, the main thing that is strange to me is that the TV show, like the only thing I've heard about the TV show is that it's good, like from multiple people, that Fargo is a good show. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder, like, how.
What do you? It's not a continuation of the story. It's like it's like an anthology sort of thing.
Right? Yeah.
The
No, I
Fargo
know.
Chronicles.
I need to see it because, like, apparently it's really good. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a
it's just surprising to me.
Kirsten Dunst is in it.
Is she really?
She is.
Huh.
I've also heard that it's exclusively really good. I don't think anyone's told me they didn't like it.
I know. It's crazy.
I don't really know how that movie maps to a TV show, but I guess they did it.
That's the thing that is confusing about it, is that, like, how...
It was like a one-off.
Right, yeah.
And I liked it for it being a one-off, but I guess
yeah,
it's
it's
not.
a self-contained story of just a small cast of characters. It seems strange that it's, Conversely, the TV show from Dusk Till Dawn is fucking terrible.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah, it's real bad. I would not recommend
I mean,
it.
the movie it's inspired by is not that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not good for the normal reasons.
It's Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, just sort of them jerking each other off kind of movie, which I enjoy, but yeah, I see where
Super
you're coming
cheesy.
from. Yes, yeah, and purposely so.
Yeah, and I liked it for that reason.
Me too.
I kind of did wonder, like, what was going on behind the bar, because, like, they show at the end that it's, like, behind a massive Mayan temple or something. I thought maybe they'd explore that in a future iteration, but perhaps not.
Yeah, I don't think they ever... Well, they did make From Dusk Till Dawn 2, and I think...
Really? I didn't know that.
You know what they should have called the second one?
What did they
From Dawn Till Dusk?
I was thinking, like, from dawn till noon or something.
Right, yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
leave it open for a third segment of time or so.
Yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn 2 is real bad.
I watched Blank Check this morning.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw it on Netflix, and I was like, "Hey, I haven't seen this in like 20 years. Let's see if the adult me agrees that this would have been a fun thing to do with this amount of money."
Well, what does he do with that amount of money? I can't remember.
He buys a house and employs a bunch of friends, and basically just goes and buys toys. Just in a way, that's kind of what I do, but not quite as decadently. They ate ice cream out of a garbage pail, which I thought was just disgusting.
Wait.
And then he seduces an FBI agent, which is also really weird.
So in Blank Check, how does he get a blank check?
Yeah, okay, the story's actually more complicated than I remembered it being when I was a kid. The premise is this guy just got out of jail, right? And he's running away from the cops, starting his new life, quote unquote. But he had stashed $1 million in a briefcase in some weird warehouse. So he goes back to the warehouse and gets it, and he goes to this banker accomplice that was his buddy from before he went to jail. And he's like, "You got to launder the shit out of this money by tomorrow. And I'm going to send somebody to pick it up at 1. So you got to be ready with my $1 million in laundered money for me." As he goes to leave that bank, he gets in his fancy car and he goes to back out, and he basically runs over the kid's bike.
Oh,
and almost the kid as well. Yeah. So
yeah, it's me.
The kid is like real confused by it, and the guy just kind of wants to tell the kid to fuck off. But then a bunch of people start surrounding him, and then he sees the cops are like going by, and he's like, "Okay, here's a check. Your dad will know what to do with this." So, as you can probably figure out, The kid
didn't put an amount on the check.
Yeah, he didn't put an amount on the check. The kid knows what to do with it, and he basically puts $1 million on it and then goes to the bank the next day and then accidentally falls into the position of the person who was supposed to be the one receiving the laundered money.
Right.
Ah.
So then he picks up the $1 million in his backpack. The guy then shows up that's supposed to get it, and then hilarity ensues for the rest of the movie.
Dude, that movie would have been so much worse if he asked for $2 million from the bank.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm. He went at the same time on the same day with the same person's checks for the same amount of money.
Almost like it's for plot reasons.
No, it definitely wasn't. It was a coincidence, Rob.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like blank check was just like we want to make Richie rich, but we don't have the license.
Yeah, a little bit.
Speaking of movies, did anybody see Dunkirk?
Not yet.
Has it been like received really well or
yes.
no? Okay.
Who's this Kirk? What's he done?
He's done, Kirk.
You English. You say Dunkirk. It's Dunkirk.
Is that when they're done with the last Captain Kirk and they recycle him into the new iteration, then he's
Very
Dunkirk?
true. Please give me a Passpartout window. I got granola throat.
Endless Mode Act 2, the best act. Thank you, Calistigro, for the 14 months. And by the way, we did reach our sub goal, so there will be a cauldron emote coming up.
Ooh,
Nice.
So thank you for that.
Window capture Passpartout. There you go.
It's very hot in here. I'm going to open my window.
Do you think two-strap backpack holders are low T? So you're talking about people who hold their backpack with two straps instead of just a one-shoulder boy?
Yeah, I was a one-shoulder boy.
You're a one-shoulder boy? How about you, Nate?
I was, yeah.
I think
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, Nick. How do you
What'd I do?
How do you wear your backpack? Also, what should we draw first? Give me some options here, chat. How do you wear your backpack?
Ferret from Last Jedi.
I wear a messenger bag on my shoulder.
That surprises me 0%. That's a
because
one
you've
strap.
seen me carrying it, and I carried all your shit in it every PAX we went to. So you shouldn't be surprised by that.
I'm a two-strap boy because it's like the Kanye West look. I don't want to be a one-strap boy like Channing Tatum in 21 Jump Street. I want to be a two-strap boy like the collegiate-looking Kanye West.
How do I find this thing we're drawing?
What's it called? Like,
Are we drawing that?
Yeah, it's called like a Korg or something.
I searched Star Wars Ferret, and it didn't come up.
Star Wars.
So.
Lil
Porg Last Jedi.
Star Wars Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, it's called a Porg.
Porg. Okay.
Yeah.
Porg.
Yeah, Porg.
Oh, there's already people asking about toys for it.
Yeah, of course. There's gonna be.
Oh, there's already a pop figure.
I mean, one of the main things here, I posted a picture.
I found one.
That's the one I'm going to use. To a large degree, Star Wars was a merchandising success in equal measure to its box office success.
Okay, Porg on a cloudy day. Here we go.
Draw a large Toblerone.
It's just like, it feels like one of those animals where they merge two types of animals into one. You know, like a duck with like a dog's head or something.
This is a puffin combined with like a ferret.
Yeah.
But the face just looks drawn on and shitty. The nose and the mouth look all wrong.
Okay.
You know what? I want the white for the belly, so we're gonna make this not a cloudy day.
Nice.
Something like that.
The Porg!
I don't think you're a low T individual if you use two straps on your backpack. I think you care about your back.
Important to note, I did wear one strap when I was in high school. But
one strap!
Yeah. But now, I'm all two straps. Two straps all day.
You wear a backpack on the regular?
No, but when I go, like, on vacation, I usually carry my stuff in a backpack.
You're an urban individual. That surprises me.
You know what I wear if I need to carry shit around, actually? Is, yeah, I wear a strap-on.
Strap-on,
and then I fuck whoever I want. So no, what I wear is you know those little I don't know what they're called. They're like they got the two little straps but it's not a backpack.
It sounds like a back. It sounds like you're describing a backpack.
It sounds like I'm describing. Yeah, it's not a It's like oh god, what the fuck
backpack?
Is it? It's like a little sack, but it has like
Satchel.
Is it a sack that you could perhaps put naps into?
Oh, it could be a knapsack.
It was. Oh god, what is it called? Sports bag? Is it a sports bag?
Like a gym bag.
Yeah.
A duffel bag?
No.
You don't carry that.
You put 8 heads in those.
Yeah. It's this. Yeah, it's like a sports pack. It's got like the two little strappy bits, and it's got like a little sack basically.
Chat, what is
drawstring bag?
Drawstring bag, like they give you at packs.
The laundry type.
Yeah, those ones.
I understand.
If I need to carry shit, I use one of those.
I don't
Sony
like those.
gave me one of those once.
No.
Yeah, they're too flimsy for me, but they're okay.
The cords cut into my flabby body and cause skin to poke out in ways that is not flattering.
It makes me think of cutting cheese up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do in fact do that.
It's like taking a string to like semi-firm tofu or something like that. Which I do on the regular.
I know you do.
They're just, it's ease of access, you know what I'm saying?
Well, pardon me.
What are you trying to get out of there?
I keep my dick in it, so, whenever I need to pull it out. No, but it's like, they're just, it's easy. It's easy to carry around, it's easy to put down. Like, if I'm carrying around, like, a big old backpack, I'm just, like, lugging that shit around everywhere.
Dogs are easy to put down, doesn't mean you should do it all the time.
Are they that easy to put down, though?
It was a bad joke, don't even indulge it, just move.
Rip puppers.
Comparing yourself to tofu is low T. Tofu starts with a T. How could it be low T to compare yourself to tofu?
Well, it's only got the one T, so it would be a low amount of T's.
You know what's low T is worrying about your T count all the time. There's nothing more low T than being like, oh, I wonder how people see my T count. Just live a high T life, then you never have to worry about people thinking you're low T.
Get high T cream and smear it on your taint.
You can also do that.
Guarantees your tea.
Okay. You guys ever do any paintings in landscape here?
Landscape?
You can do that?
Maybe
Where in the hell are you getting that out of?
It's like a level 3 business.
Really? I've never had that
interested. It's not how I live.
Oh, fuck, that's a button that I never even clicked.
Yeah, landscape button. It's above the trash can.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's garbage. I'm never using that.
Yeah, everybody knows that phone videos are better in portrait, clearly.
Did you guys see that? I know, Rob. I don't know that you did, but I have to imagine you did, Rob. Did you see that video on Reddit of the clip from the MTV show where you choose a tattoo to give your friend, and then they don't know what it is, and then they do like a big reveal? So this dude like takes his blindfold off, and then he just has a tattoo of a naked dude bent over in the doggy style position with like his dick and balls from behind, and then his belly button is the dude's asshole. And he was just going like, why? Why
did I sign up for this show?
He got that tattooed on him? That's nuts.
That's
what kind of friend does that?
I would probably do that to my friend.
It was really, really funny.
That's some good stuff. I did not see that actually though. Although I did make you watch the
Dolphins video. Dude, so like let's preface this by saying the dude shouldn't have been doing what he was doing in the first place, probably.
Yeah.
Like so for like people who aren't aware, the Miami Dolphins offensive coordinator did
no, it's his offensive line.
Well, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah. It matters that it's his line coach because the punchline.
Right, that's right. So he's the line coach, and he, you know what? Get this out of here. He's the line coach, and he took a video of him snorting 3 lines of cocaine and sent it to his exotic dancer mistress, who he had also gotten pregnant, and was like, every time I do this, I think of you, baby. And it was like super weird. So like, and then she released the video, and it was like a political thing, and she also said should have kept sending those checks. Anyway, the point is, Why would you ever take a video of you doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of questions there, to be honest with you. But like why take a video and then why like locate yourself in the video? Like he starts the video by saying like, "Hey baby, I'm in the Miami Dolphins headquarters about to go into a team meeting and I'm not supposed to be doing this cocaine in front of me on the desk, these lines that I'm doing here."
The not supposed to be doing cocaine part is implied by it being cocaine.
Yeah.
It's just like, and then he like goes on to like just like drop bomb after bomb like in the video, like, and I know you're gonna be keeping that baby, so I figured it's just like, my God, can you incriminate yourself more in any way?
What a jerk.
It was actually like one of the dumbest decisions I could conceivably ever imagine.
Yeah.
To not only do it, which shouldn't have been doing, but then film it and then send her the video.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
And then as she mentions, to do that and then stop sending
the checks.
Yeah, I mean you've now given her the perfect blackmail, which she didn't seem to use as blackmail, she just released it. So
Well, releasing it itself is like, I guess maybe she just didn't care.
yeah, I suppose so.
See what the public does. Have fun. My duck penguin thing's nearly done.
It's nearly done.
Yeah, mine's not anywhere near done.
Mine.
There's not that many details on this thing, honestly.
Mine doesn't look quite right, dude. Gotta try something like.
Okay, give it a little lip here.
It's not looking quite right. I'll just be honest with you.
Make this pencil smaller.
It does look like a duck holding binoculars up to its head.
Yeah, I see it. I really should have put a dot of white under the eyes so it had that ring around it. Did not think ahead there, which is stupid.
Somehow this has not made it any better. I always, when I look at art, I'm like, these people have different tools than me. But they don't.
They do, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, artists do. But, like, you guys have the same tools as me. And yet, I've drawn Genghis Khan turned into a bird using binoculars to peer at the artist himself.
There's tools within tools, though. Like, there's techniques and ways to make strokes that can vary things up a little bit.
How does one do this?
Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff that people have sent, you know, on Twitter of their Passpartouts are like, Jesus, how are you guys doing this?
Yeah, some really impressive stuff.
Yeah.
If you put enough time into it, you could get a lot of stuff done, even with very minimal tools like this.
True.
Time and experience.
Take your word for it.
This
is not gonna work. And now this is a nightmare? I don't get it, dude.
God, it's a nightmare.
It's pretty terrible. Why did I agree to draw something furry?
It's very minimally furry, though. It's like CG fur, so it's like one big blob.
Yeah. It is adorable, though.
It looks
and it
terrified.
screams. Yeah, he's very upset.
It does go.
I suspect it's a battle cry of some sort.
Yeah, you think it's actually like one of those things where it's from a noble race of warriors or something?
That would be fucking hilarious, actually.
Yeah, this is not good. How do I make it not look like it's an old lady in New York peering on her neighbors, but also she's a bird?
Oh, so D. Reynolds.
Yep, D. Reynolds.
Try to maybe like add a little separation in here. Yeah, that's actually a little better. Sort of. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he give it a beak? It doesn't have it's not supposed to be a duck.
Yeah, it doesn't have a beak.
Your duck has no beak?
It actually does look a little bit like Tomo. I'll give you that. I'm putting it up there. I gotta knock out the rent. You guys make your good stuff.
No, I'm good to move on whenever you are.
You're not playing endless mode?
No, I'm on the Wolf of Art Street.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm almost done. I will be done in just a moment.
Like, I could wipe out the whole face and do it over so I get the rings on the eyes, but I just don't kind of care that much.
All right, chat. What do you think? What are you thinking here? How's it looking?
I'm gonna make the laziest piece of artwork. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to buy Carrie Elway as Robin Hood Men in Tights from 8 months ago.
Carrie Ellis?
Carrie, is it Ellis?
Yeah.
John Elway.
I just don't respect his name because it's like E-L-W-E-S. Elwes?
Yeah.
Elvis? Come on.
I thought it was Ellis, but I could be wrong. I thought that's how it was pronounced.
It's like, just make your last name something simple, like, you know, Jones. Carrie Jones. Carrie Agos.
All right, there we go. That's my porg. I have made my porg. It came out all right.
Well, someone in chat said I just went to the other streams and the others turned out so much better. So I gotta get. Look, I take no offense to that. You know, no to thine own self.
Yeah, come check it out, dude.
Here you go.
Check out my porg.
Modern art. Twitch.tv multi Twitch.tv.
There you go.
/ Yep, that's what I wanted. Broccoli Smile / Alpaca Patrol.
How's that? Chat, is this okay? Try to add a little bit of white at the top.
Yours are both so good! I remain perpetually stunned.
Alright, I'll call it there then.
They're both extremely good.
Porg on a pink day.
Oh, and then it's always the worst when you then go back to your painting and go, yeah. That's not even close.
I gotta wait until the injured comes up later on because I don't want to kill my internet.
How do you trash an existing painting?
I assumed you could just click on it.
Yeah.
Like a trash can.
There you go. Get rid of not the Ridley Scott one. All right, next drawing, chat. Yeah, you know what? How about we draw Dylan from Getting Over It?
Yeah, somebody said that to me as well. That's a good one. That's a good call.
It seems perfect.
Oh, you can't just search for Dylan because that's actually not his name.
You actually can't even search for Getting Over It.
Oh yeah. How do we do this? We're gonna have to like go to a VOD.
Bennett Foddy.
I mean, you shouldn't need.
Here's a good one for you in the Discord.
Okay.
Locked in heated
perfect.
battle. Okay. Yeah, that's like a 10 out of 10.
It's even close up too, so you can actually see the detail.
Don't tell me to just draw a boy in a cauldron. It's not that easy.
It's not.
Pretty easy.
Dylan is more than that. To Nick.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man. He's a man. He's a man. He's a mighty good man.
What am I doing? I'm gonna get evicted from my apartment here. The Porg's not selling, dude. And they do not like the Jawbreaker.
Oh, shit, dude.
You're gonna break your jaw?
They might break my jaw. You know how these artists are. You've watched Driller Killer.
They're cutthroat.
Yeah.
Only if there's hobo time beforehand.
Okay. No,
The hardest part's gonna be making the flat part of the Oh, you know what? I'll just go over it again on the rock texture.
Yeah,
go over it again
it's
on
like-
the rock texture.
I think I see the riddle on this one.
Is it of the Sphinx?
Of course, it always is.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about the Sphinx and how her riddle wasn't that hard?
What was the Sphinx's riddle?
It was the riddle?
It was the what walks on 2 legs or 4 legs when it's born, 2 legs when it's an adult, and 3 legs when it's old.
Child?
Well, no, actually.
What is it?
It's a man. It's a person.
Why does it walk on 4? Because it crawls.
It crawls, yeah. And then it walks bipedally, and then it walks with a cane when it's a baby.
When it's old.
I mean, but when it's...
No,
Sorry.
you're right.
I got mixed up. I get a little
It
mixed
walks
up.
with a cane when it's a baby.
Yeah, it walks with a cane when it's a baby.
Eats a boy.
Oh, 4 legs in the morning, too. You're right, gotcha. Okay, that's
4
that's
legs
what
in the morning?
It's 3 legs in the morning. Cloud's delight.
it is.
You never woke up with a 3rd leg?
I mean, every morning, actually.
Great
Isn't that
start
how
so far.
ripped Dylan is?
Yeah, he works out.
Hello?
You haven't
He
noticed.
does.
This is
Dude,
the
this-
ticket.
This drawing is gonna be so bad, actually.
Dude, you're telling me. I'm gonna go bankrupt unless I can finish this painting in the next 12 in-game weeks.
Well, I mean, 12 weeks is a long time.
Not for me. Okay. This is how we do it.
You know what's tough about this is the hammer
This is
being...
how we do it.
So there's like arms and hammer and body all overlaid over each other.
Yeah.
And that, being that we can't have layers, you know, it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Probably the best cauldron I could have expected.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard, man. Like my penis.
You're hard right now?
Mm-hmm.
Was it-
Very hard.
Was it the porg?
Yeah, dude. That thing is hot. You think there's already porn of those?
I think there's a lot of sad people on the internet. I almost don't even want to bring this up, but there was an anecdote when I was watching Corey's stream. I'm not gonna out the chat member, but they said like they've been watching me since they started jerking it. So when they were like 13, and out of habit, they would be like watching a video and then they would just mute me and jerk it. And now they like can't stop. So they've jerked it with me in the background like 100 times or something like that.
That is.
It's gotta be way more than 100.
Sorry,
if it's, like,
I meant to
your
say
whole
1,000. I meant to say
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, if he's like 13,
Yeah.
that's
Don't sell yourself short. You're...
He
Yeah,
also
1,000
said
wanks.
that his record for the most number of times he's successfully jerked to completion in a single day was 21.
That's
a lot.
impossible.
At which point I went, wow.
You're gonna make sand at that point.
Yeah, there's no way 21. Like your dick would fall off at that point.
It would hurt so bad.
Yeah, it would hurt after like 3.
I don't know, dude. I kind of buy it.
21?
Why would you lie about that?
Want to sound
Yeah.
like you're really into jerking it, I guess.
But that's not cool. Like,
Maybe they think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, dude, this drawing's gonna be so bad.
what do you mean? Of course he would lie about it. What? That doesn't. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm.
He wants to impress you.
Yeah, and clearly you're impressed. So I mean, it kind of worked, didn't it?
I mean, I was impressed. Stunned would be another word that I would use. Try something like this. Dude, I don't... Oh, Lord. How's your Dylan looking?
Bad.
I did the cauldron and the hammer so far. Dylan's coming last.
You can't see it yet, Chad, but there's a method to my madness.
Is there?
It's like... this. And then a little pen tool. Thank God the hammer is like a distinctive color.
Yep.
Yeah. I am not using said distinctive color, though.
You're not using yellow for the hammer?
I am not.
It's like given. Why not?
You know, I could give a reason, but I don't really have one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoulder's gonna be right.
We don't need to argue about the jerking it thing. Everyone agrees. Also, every bun agrees. Everyone agrees.
Every
it's
bun
just
agrees, yeah.
That number is too large.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 21 is like you're gonna die. Like you're gonna be dehydrated, probably.
It's like
after
a
that.
liter of cum.
Yeah.
Nah, well, after the third or fourth, it's probably like nothing.
Yeah.
You're probably getting blood at that point or stomach bile.
I don't think that comes out of there.
That doesn't
No,
really
trust
make,
me, I'm a biologist. I know
doesn't
this.
really make any sense.
Did you take 2 classes in college?
If they had, yeah, I took actually a bunch of courses, so I'm actually brilliant on the subject.
Blah.
All right, stick with me here, chat. I know this looks insane right now, but it's gonna come back together eventually.
Chat, mine's not gonna come back together. I don't think. I think this. I'm trying here.
How do you shade it so that, like, you don't just use, like, black to do everything? You know what I mean? Like, I just end up, I'm like, I want a shadow here, so I just put black on it, and it looks like garbage.
You need a base color, and then you need a higher and a lower for the highlights and lowlights.
Okay.
So that's why it's all thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's gonna go there. Blah blah. And then we're just gonna ink blot right over the hammer for now.
Yeah.
Because we can't
That'll
do
do it.
layers. If we could do layers, then this would be a lot easier.
Oh, I'm not sandbagging, chat. This is legitimately terrible. I'm trying to find a way to make it not.
Chat, what color should I make my lowlights?
7.
This guy should make my lowlights 7 color.
Mm-hmm. Don't you know the 7 colors of the rainbow? Actually, I think there might be. Is there 7 colors?
Roy G.
ROYGBIV. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
7 colors.
Well, unintentionally dropped a fucking knowledge bomb. You're welcome, chat.
You just destroyed my world.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way.
So use color 7.
So,
V.
violet.
Violet.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
That'll work.
You know your highlight has to be lighter than the base color? I have no idea what any of this means.
Wait, no, that is just sort of implied by the name.
No, it is, but not if you're artistically stupid. Like, I'm not just trying to sandbag. Like, I do not understand art. So when people are like, choose a highlight color, I'm like, okay, highlight has to be lighter. Now I understand. Let's do it. I need, like, the step-by-step, ooh, baby, wanna get with you girl algorithm.
The umami.
Dude. Actually, if you like umami, you're lying to yourself.
Umami is like one of those words that actually similarly the other word that's used to describe the people that use the word umami, which is foodie. Both those words piss me
Getting over it with Bennett Foodie.
Yeah, exactly. I hate the term foodie. It's just like, I don't know, it just feels like it's a type of person who loves the smell of their own farts.
It's just like not that interesting, I guess, to be like, oh, tell me something about you. Oh, I like to eat delicious food.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, exactly.
What a surprise. How do you feel about breathing oxygen?
Yeah. Would you prefer gourmand? Actually, I feel like gourmand is
Full
less
dedication,
douchey.
right?
Yeah, like for some reason, gourmand sounds less douchey to me than foodie.
Because you went all in on the pretentious factor, so it's like you're either not interested or you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Yeah, true.
Fucking this. It's Flabby Dylan. This is like Dylan.
I've made him before.
This is Dylan. Oh, you did make Flabby Dylan, but he was like, he wasn't fat. He was actually just, he was
puffy.
Broad. He had like a rugby player's torso, and then actually he turned inside out. But like before that, he was jacked. He was like a power lifter.
He's a power grifter.
Dude, chat, what color should I make elbow shade? You know what I mean?
Blood red.
When like, I see sometimes Nick does like this.
Don't worry about the ear afterward, actually. The ear can come later.
Like, when Nick does it, it looks right. When I do it, it don't look good.
Thank you, Harlow NG, for the 2 months. This is where we start to make it come together. It's gonna still be a minute, but
yeah,
we're gonna start to make it come together here.
Yeah, that's the thing that people miss out on the Passpartout. It always starts out looking really bad, but then you have that that time when you're making it look good.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I turned him into Jorah Mormont. This ain't right.
You should turn him into J.R. Mormont instead.
Well, it's pretty soon he will be.
Turn him into Eeyore Mormont.
Now that's a character I can get behind.
He looks like he's decaying. No, your eyes are broken. It's just it's a shadow.
That's a really weird thing to say. He's decaying.
It does look like he's afflicted with something.
Maybe you have Goldman mod on? Makes him look a little green.
I wish, dude. Fix sleeve or I leave.
Your chat's so clever with those words.
They're always rhyming.
They're into it.
They're usually lying though. When they're like, "Say doubt or I'm out." I'm like, "Well, yeah. Put your money where your mouth is."
Yeah. Stop watching.
Yeah, stop watching my
content. Why you never leave?
Fuck out of here. Oh, I made that. I've made an error.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Bob Ross says that you can't make real errors in art. It's just happy accidents.
Bob Ross is bullshit.
Nah.
Wow.
Have you ever watched him? Like, he starts with the drawing and it looks like mine, and then he's just like, oh, let's take this little knife and do a little scraping. And then he scrapes it, and it's like an airbrushed Pantera album cover.
Bob Ross is a nice man.
I just don't understand how he does it.
Yeah.
A lot of years of practice and skill.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the unfortunate
It looks
answer.
effortless eventually.
Alright.
Yeah.
I never thought we would see Bob Ross again, like, in such a public way. It's so cool that people now know about him.
Yeah.
Because of Twitch. Like, that's really neat.
It's a really relaxing watch.
Yeah.
It really is.
But also, you're like, wow, you really
ruined.
You really fucked it up this time, Bob. Look at that. It looks like garbage.
Just you wait.
Dude's got like a beautiful landscape, and then he fucks it up. Like a big old blotch of paint. And you go, what are you doing? How are you going to get out of this one? And he pulls out like the scraper, or he just beats the Christ out of it for a bit, and you're like, he's done it. How did he do it?
It's the magic of art.
Yeah. It's becoming bear now. It just kind of got a little bear thing to it.
Dude, art actually is magic to me, though. Seriously, the same way that, like, Austin will say, like, I could never learn how to program, like, I've tried and my brain just doesn't fit it. That's how I feel about art. When I see what you guys do, I'm like, I understand what you did, but I don't understand how you knew to do it. And the answer, I guess, is probably just, like, practice, but...
It's just, it's a degree of imagination, really, where you can just see what you want to do and then eventually have the ability to enact that vision.
And also course correcting is a big deal, too. Like, most art is not done in the process of, like, you just see it in your head and then out it comes. It's usually a process of whittling away at something until it looks right. It's just remaining focused enough to know when right happens.
Yeah.
So
and
maybe
to not
I
go
just
too far.
maybe I've just never stuck at it long enough to hit right.
Exactly.
I say as I make this goofy ass shit.
Yeah,
Get that out
I
of
made
there.
his face
Get
like
that out of there.
ridiculous.
You're gonna have eye holes, Dylan.
Yeah, no one's buying anything, so here you go. I'm putting Dylan up there. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. I want to rewatch Predator. I haven't seen that in a while.
Predator is an actually good action movie.
I agree with you.
I agree.
Have you ever
Good
seen
film.
Commando?
I have.
Oh.
Also good.
That's the one where Arnold is like, Sonny, remember when I said I'd kill you last?
It is indeed.
I lied. Yeah.
With starring a young Alyssa Milano.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Well, I mean, it's starring kind of a... Not exactly correct. I gotta check in on the other drawings here. Okay. Oh my god, they're so good.
Mine's fucking terrible, honestly.
No, dude, yours is good. Wait till you see mine, and then you'll understand. Like, Nick's is also good. The level of detail he's got in the face just makes me angry. And then yours is like, look, it's not quite on the same level as Nick's Henrik Sedin, but like it makes mine look like a pile of actual shit. It does kind of look like for yours, he's the Grim Reaper about to kill himself, but apart from that, that's how. See, like I'm looking at Rob's now. I'm not. Don't even get me started on Nick's arm shading. It makes me very upset. But even like Rob, you're displeased with your drawing, but the fact that you've got your muscles and stuff outlined there, I don't understand it. Last time you did dots and dithers, this time you did lines. I did the dithers this time, and it looks like garbage.
I mean, you know, it's like a little bit of it is like like when I was a kid and I was like learning how to draw, like, say, clothing, for instance. That was really difficult because like trying to find out how to draw you know, realistic looking ripples in clothing is harder than you'd expect.
Oh yeah.
I think Rob's gesture drawing is better than mine also. Like, the fact that you always can just manifest Dragon Ball Z characters and get the musculature right. I can't get the musculature right without a reference.
I draw a lot of muscular men, in fairness.
Corey's right. Well, you were rubbing your dick 21 times. These two guys were mastering the brush.
Although one thing that you will always have up on me is shading. Because I cannot do shading. Because I never learned. I never learned how to do shading.
It's a remarkably deferential NLSS.
I like it.
You know what? Me too. I'm gonna get a head start on drawing Cuphead, if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, like, if I don't, like, I'm gonna run out of money. So, also, Cuphead is outlined in black. So, life is good.
Yeah, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get, I think, chat. What do you think? Yeah.
My foreshortening fell apart at the end.
What about your Force Lightning?
Also fell apart.
Would you guys, if you had to have any power from like the Jedi or Sith, what would you pick?
Can I take the one from Rogue One, where it's like that sweet psychic worm that just like implants itself in your brain?
I don't think that's a Jedi power.
You tell me Forrest Whitaker wasn't a Jedi?
No. He was not. I wish he was. I wish they didn't. You know, actually,
You can't say it.
What?
No spoilers.
What was I gonna
please.
say? Oh, well, no. What I was gonna say is, son of a bitch. What I was gonna say was that he's a character from the Clone Wars, actually, like not from the animated TV show.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. I wish he didn't. you know, have such a small role in that movie, though.
Yeah, he was just like there, and then you're like, "Where's this guy?" And you're like, "Ah, he's not here."
Yep. Pretty much.
That's exactly how it went.
Blah 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 blah.
You know what?
You bought my Dylan for.
Some things are better left as silhouette.
All right, I have to draw Cuphead.
All right.
Cuphead's
Well, that got real messy at the end.
Yeah, I know that feel, dog. Know that feel.
I really like when I draw shoes and chat says, "What are those?" Something about that just it tickles me.
I need to like do this again properly on my tablet now. Okay, that's gonna be my Dylan then.
Dylan.
Okay, yeah. Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I see that full Cuphead titles don't deal with the devil. I keep thinking it's just Cuphead, deal with it.
Cuphead, get over it.
Yeah.
You guys play any more Cuphead yet?
No, I still haven't gotten around to it. I'm trying to finish Hob first.
That makes sense.
I haven't played any Cuphead.
I don't know if it's your style. Like, I'm not saying it's not your style, but diplomatically, I actually just have no idea if you're into that sort of stuff, so.
I am a big Mega Man fan, so if it's like Mega Man, then I will be into it.
Yeah, it seems like it's more or less your speed then.
Yeah.
Less Mega Man, I think.
Yeah, see, because, like, people were likening it to Mega Man, but, like, the gameplay really didn't look very Mega Man-y to me, so it was strange to see that comparison, but I haven't played it, so I don't know.
The run and gun levels are a little Mega Man-y, but there's 6 of them in the entire game, so.
Yeah, it's mostly bosses, which I like.
The bosses are not really Mega Man-y.
Yeah, the bosses do not seem very Mega Man-y at all. They seem more like an almost like I want to be the guy kind of bosses.
Yeah, I can see that. Have you played Mega Man? No, I've never even heard of Mega Man.
We did a Mega Man X race, and I got stuck on that goddamn stupid spider.
Probably the hardest boss in the whole game.
Oh, at the Sigma's castle.
Yeah, it's like Sigma 1 or Sigma 2.
I fucking hate that boss.
Spider
That's
is
the worst.
real bad.
Yeah, I absolutely hate that boss.
However, Mega Man X in general is a fantastic
great game.
Absolutely. My favorite Mega Man series, actually.
There are a lot of them now.
I kind of feel, and I love Mega Man 2. Like, maybe my favorite NES game. I kind of feel like those classic Mega Mans are just the slightest bit overrated. Like, Mega Man 1 is, like, good idea, not necessarily 100% amazing execution. Then, like, 3, 4, and 5 are the same game.
Yeah,
they just gave more of the same because people kept buying it.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it's okay. I like those games as well, but, you know, this one's got a slide in it. You know, this one's got
yeah. I mean, largely, Mega Man X was the same way, too.
No, Mega Man X had a charge in it.
That's true.
The movement felt way better. It had RPG mechanics. You could unlock new health ups and stuff. Finding secrets with powers made it a pseudo Metroidvania, which I loved.
That's true.
You know, they made I played a Mega Man game on the DS that was a Metroidvania. They tried to make
ZX, right?
Yeah, it was not very good in my opinion.
Know. I followed along with the DS one, sort of, but not really because there's a ton.
Yeah.
And then there was like the Battle Chip Challenge series that they spun off with.
Oh, I actually really like that series. Yeah, that series was actually really cool in my opinion. It wasn't Mega Man, but it was like, you know, it was an interesting way to do a turn-based battle system. I thought, anyway, personally.
Sorry, I can't speak
not
to the level
qualify
I should.
It that much. It's okay.
I'm doing art.
I believe in you. I played like Battle Network 1 and 2. You know what game I also played that I'm surprised hasn't had horror games?
What?
Is you guys ever played Golden Sun?
Yeah, dude.
Golden
I totally
Sun
did
dope.
not pirate that as an 11-year-old. I really liked Golden Sun.
Golden Sun was really good. It's like one of the only JRPGs that not only have I've played, but also that I've liked.
I boned myself on the colors. I didn't leave myself another out.
Oh, rip.
There's no room for the cup. Yeah, it's just a small boy in shorts with really, really long legs.
He's got very menacing eyes, Cuphead.
Oh,
I guess everything in the game really does.
Here you go. We're just gonna have to cut into his body a little bit.
Actually, his character design, his face and his expression looks a little Mega Man-ish too.
There are 3 Golden Sun games? Really? I have only played the first one. You know, it's weird. Like, for the life of me, I couldn't tell you the story or even how really, like, the combat even plays out, but I really did enjoy that game.
Can you remember the main character's name?
Was it Sun?
Yep.
No.
It was Isaac.
Was it really?
I believe so.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, if you are trying to like a game, name the character Isaac.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this ain't right.
I'm telling you guys right now, this drawing's gonna come out real bad.
This is not how Cuphead's supposed to look.
This is one that if I had proper resources and ability to use my tablet, I could probably nail this perfectly. It's not going great yet.
I'll tell you what if we just chop a little of his neck off like that? Then it can be a Cuphead boy with like a tiny shirt. That's not that bad. Tiny shirt boy. Let me give him a little. He can have a larger head.
A Cuphead, some would say.
I mean, he might even have like a little cup-ability here.
You think he's culpable?
For the actions he took in that game, I'd say. Still far too small.
Murders a lot of people.
Dude, and they were just minding
for
their own
good
business.
reason.
Is it for good reason?
Yeah, he's got to save himself. He made a deal with the devil by accident because he was gambling.
Yeah, he
so
has gambling debts.
Cuphead is a Hellblazer adaptation.
What is Hellblazer?
I think it's called Hellblazer. It's the one about John Constantine.
Oh, you're
The
talking
guy
about
from
Constantine.
Yeah. But if the name of the comic is, I think, Hellblazer. I could be wrong. And by I could be wrong, I mean I'm probably wrong, because I don't know. I've never read the comic.
Alright, this is Cup Boy. He's been made like Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau. You guys ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yes, a long time
I
ago.
don't think I ever did.
It was a smash hit.
It really was.
Nia Vardalos, Joey Fatone.
Should I go back and watch it now? Is it worth it?
Nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a chick flick.
Yeah, exactly. No
And
girls
we all
allowed.
hate women here. Go right, it is Hellblazer. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I saw it in theaters with my friends when I was 13. I was just thinking, I was struck the other day. I was like, what a strange decision for us.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, what?
As like 8 13-year-olds, you're like, hey, what should we go see at the multiplex this weekend? How about My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I find that surprising.
That is very strange. Why'd you do that? Did you guys make out afterwards?
Not afterwards.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Yeah, this is garbage.
You want to throw our drawings away into the fire?
No,
Yeah,
I need them.
kinda.
The cleansing fires of apathy?
Mm-hmm. Every line of that movie upsets me.
Of My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah.
For what
someone,
reason?
Someone in chat, I don't know.
I mean, it's like an affable film.
Yeah. You know what chick flick I actually really enjoy and I think is an excellent movie?
50 Shades of Grey?
No.
Failure to Launch. Wait, no. Let me guess for real.
Yeah.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No, older.
When Harry Met Sally.
Actually, no, that's a good movie, but no, not that one. That's not the one I was thinking of anyway.
What decade is it from?
Probably the 90s. Maybe late 80s.
Fried Green Tomatoes.
Nope. Although also a good film.
Nicholas?
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Definitely not.
Is that also the Yaya
Death Becomes Her.
Sisterhood?
No. Although I
That was
also
a chick
enjoyed
flick?
that. Yeah, that's arguable.
I
Steel
like it.
Magnolias?
I don't think it was a chick flick.
No, I'm surprised you haven't guessed by
Does
now.
it star Tom Hanks?
No,
You Got
although
Mail.
Sleepless in Seattle is good. I actually like Sleepless in Seattle.
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
No, I'll give you a hint. It stars Richard Gere.
Oh, you're talking about Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na.
Yeah, everybody likes Pretty Woman.
I've never seen
Yeah.
it.
You know what? You should. It still probably holds up.
You think so?
Yeah,
I watched it like within 2 or 3 years ago, and it's pretty decent.
I sort of think like it's one of those movies that's hard to watch because I already know it.
Right. It's charming and salient.
Salient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
filled with salt water.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen it. It was on TBS a lot though.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like Julia Roberts.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you.
What's wrong with Julia Roberts?
I just like I can't name a movie that she's in that she made better.
She's like Sandra Bullock, but not as good.
Oh, I don't like Sandra Bullock either.
No?
No,
I mean, Erin
God,
Brockovich is a
90s,
good
like
movie.
she was doing well.
Yeah. Never watched Pretty Woman? You should watch Pretty Woman.
The Blind Side like kind of offends me as a human being.
Mmm.
I don't
can
remember
see
what that is.
It's like where a white family saves a black guy, basically.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's like it's got some like a little bit of shaky. I mean, it's a true story in fairness, but it's you know,
Oh, I know.
sort of a
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's me, Cuphead. I'm here to
That
kill
is
the
kind of
bosses.
The faces make it, to be fair.
Oh no. Don't take my apartment away before I finish my magnum opus.
This canvas is never large enough.
It's actually like this drawing is gonna take me a million years. I'm realizing. Character is detailed.
More detailed than I remembered, but yeah, not the most detailed.
Yeah.
It's like about as detailed as a slightly more detailed Simpsons character.
Hmm.
I continue to be Cuphead. Dude, honestly, by my standards, this is not that bad.
Mm.
He is looking a little lanky. Like, this is way lankier than Cuphead is, but
Got a cup for a head, so who cares?
that is captured, by the way, over the course of this drawing. My dude's head is a cup.
That's a lot of the battle, so good job.
He's got those cartoon gloves where he has, like, 3 lines on them. What's up with that?
It looks like an apple pie.
Yeah. It was like Walt Disney was
never-
like, you gotta get those hands are due by lunch today. And the guy was like, hands?
Why is he Jewish?
It's a long story, okay?
Wasn't
With
Walt Disney also a
Anti-Semite?
Nazi?
Yeah. You gotta admit, though, he made some good stuff. Add the straw? He hasn't earned the straw yet.
Mine has.
Oh fuck, dude! I forgot. I got to do the straw too.
But Walt, I thought you wanted a bunch of apple pies on your desk.
Little did you know.
The rest is history. It's actually not that bad. if you just imagine that it's Cuphead making a shrug, he's like, I don't know why I'm Cuphead. This is not.
It really doesn't.
This is not that bad.
Mine is pretty bad.
So probably yours is like 2 times as nice as mine, but
no, it's it's pretty bad. it's just it's hard to get. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm starting to see why the game took so long to make.
Art is hard.
Art is hard, dude.
Couldn't have been that hard. I mean, it was made in Unity.
That's a good point.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what the...
I can feel it down my plums. 25 months for Chucko the Party Clown. Ring stick for you. Thank you, sir. Oh, I didn't mute. I'm sorry. Apologies.
No, it's okay. Chat says Rob's is Cuphead's official art.
Did you transcend?
Yeah, are you on the next level?
I definitely did not transcend.
Also, I didn't really think about it, but I guess Cuphead just has a black shirt on?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You got it.
You know what's a good game?
You're laughing.
Yeah.
So my assumption is that this game is not going to be good.
You know what? It's more that it is currently reviled.
Okay. What is it?
It is Battle for Middle Earth: Shadow of War.
Ah, you've been playing that.
Yeah. It's
You know,
actually real
what
fun.
you said has reminded me of something.
Uh-huh.
What's your meta for playing Truth or Dare?
Okay.
Are you guys mix it up, or are you 100% Truth boys, or are you 100% Dare boys?
Mix it
Always
up.
truth.
Always Truth?
Yeah, I'm too much of a bitch to go for dares, honestly.
I was 100% Truth boy.
I had to do dares
Or
just
sorry.
in case you got to kiss somebody, because then that was awesome.
I was 100% Dare boy for many reasons. One of which was that always hanging out over your head. And the other one was because I didn't want to tell my secrets. And for some reason, it never dawned on me that in Truth or Dare, you could just fucking lie.
Yeah.
No, you can't lie.
It's kind of like a cheat code, though. You know?
They're your friends. You wouldn't lie to them.
I should have just said truth and then lied.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You
that
really
Why
could have
thread
got
in
away
the
with
game?
it.
could have
Truth.
gotten... You just lie and you make something embarrassing that's not quite as embarrassing as the truth. If they're like, when was the last time you jerked off? You'd be like, 2 days ago. And they'd be like, whoa! And in reality, you're like, in the bathroom just before we started playing. So I didn't pop too fast if I got to get a kiss during the dare.
You
That's
can
like
hook it
saying
up so
dare.
your friend like gives you the free kiss, right? So it's perfect.
Chat's saying that's like doing dare, but not doing the dare. It's not true. Because nobody knows. If you don't do the dare, everybody knows.
If you say something your friends know, they're gonna out you on it.
That's true. You got to be honest in that situation.
Oh, this is a very personal question. Have you ever had something other than your own or someone else's fingers / appendages, no judgment, up your butt?
No?
Constantly. Can't
My-
get enough.
either.
Go. My Cuphead just sold. We in this. We can play Passpartout on the show in the future.
You
Nice.
can also play endless mode where you don't have to worry about it at all.
Yeah, but I just got 32,000 gold.
Then you're good.
Let's go.
That is pretty good. Wait, is it gold?
Your Cupheads are so good.
Actual money.
I had a doctor slam his fingers into my butthole.
Slam?
Slam?
When I said that, something popped in my head. Oh god.
Wait, like biologically? Because
Yeah.
you should see a doctor then.
Something popped.
The doctor slamming his fingers in your butthole reminds me of something here.
An
Blade 2.
experience you had.
Blade 2 is the tongue, mouth, fingers, and lips of a lover. The audience is the clip. Watch your audience. This is where Guillermo del Toro goes down on the audience. It starts with long licks with a nose bump on the joy button slowly. He smiles as he does this, watching the audience begin to squirm. Then he takes the audience's clit in his mouth and just licks it like crazy. The audience is ready, on that precipice, then calm. He backs off. Long licks again, brings in a finger to massage a bit, licks from the bottom to the top. The audience is cooing. He has them. They want release. He acts like he's going to give it to you, takes you right to the edge. The audience's back's arched, ready to come. Backs off, pinching the nipples just so. His head bobbing up to say, "You like?" The audience... The audience shifts around, needing release. He builds again. The pressure at a near boiling point. Each stroke and moment a hypersensitive place. 2 fingers to the sweet spot. The audience is there, right there at that point. Suddenly, he's relentless, taking the audience through a rampage of orgasms. Trying to get away, trying to escape. Back, back, back. But he has you, and he's never going to let you forget this moment. The audience was electric, frenetically frothing. Guillermo hears them, begging no more when he decides to stop for a moment. There is that relaxed calm. The audience relaxes, labored breathing, a sated smile. When suddenly, the relentless bastard is at it again. You begin laughing, trying to push him away, but no, more pleasure, more joy, more fun. You can't handle it. You start giggling and screaming, and it goes like this for quite some time. Till at the end, the credits roll. The theater lights come up. You look at the screen, you realize you want that tongue again. You want that feeling again, and you watch it again and again, because damn, he respects the clit.
Yep.
That's from the Ain't It Cool news review of Blade 2. The top comment says, "What the?"
Yep. Fitting, I'd say. Yeah.
Why didn't anybody stop him?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible.
Yeah.
You can't be stopped before the end of that.
Just kept happening.
We'll be back in 3 minutes or so. Finish your drawings at your leisure to play some Tower Unite Golf.
Hold on. I'm almost done.
Totally
I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna have time to give him legs, but yeah, that's my Cuphead.
Is this open, by the way?
Well, why not?
Of course.
There's just that big red circle. It's so scary.
It worked. Thank you for asking. Yes.
It says, "Stay out of here."
We have to answer the riddle of the Sphinx first.
Okay, what is it? I'm ready.
What
How many
walks
times did
on
Blade 2 make you come?
What walks on 2 legs in the morning, 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and
wait, what?
3 legs.
Six legs.
How many legs?
4 in the morning, 2 at noon, and then 3 at night.
Look, if the deliverer of the Sphinx's riddle fucks up the Sphinx's riddle, can I just get in by default?
No, you're actually kept away forever.
Shit.
Bad deal.
Rip. Sad. All right. There's my
Has he just like appropriated that whole word?
You can't say sad anymore.
Yeah.
Sad.
I would
Yeah,
love
that's how it
for
is.
that to be like part of user reviews of movies now.
sad.
I went to see the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Sad. David Fincher is a master of eating pussy. He
really committed to that.
I didn't
metaphor
commit
that
that
whole
review.
time.
That review was written 15
No,
years
that's
ago.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that review committed to it hardcore.
The review
Yeah.
is for Blade 2.
Yeah.
2.
He was just
Oh.
watching porn. This dude was watching porn and forgot to write his review.
Yep.
Could it have just been an Amazon review gone wrong, like a joke parody one?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I would love to believe it, but I don't believe so.
All right,
Blade
pardon the
2.
fucked hand there. I know I can do that better, but that's gonna be my Cuphead then.
Well, at least it's not a fucked ham.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
don't
why
fuck
does his
him.
hands look
This
so much
actually
worse?
makes me mad. Like, I know this is the stereotype of the show, but why on earth does Tower Unite Golf have
There
its
we go.
max players field with a decimal point? Max players 8.0.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Who
Why would that
on
be a thing?
planet Earth
oh, I forgot his nose.
suggests this as an idea?
Forgot he's got a little red nose.
You know what is an underrated holiday meat product?
What would that be?
That is a ham. A holiday
Dude,
ham.
I'm with
baked
you.
Ham. It's. I feel like it should be consumed more. It's so goddamn delicious.
It's a holiday ham. You can only have it during the holidays.
I guess so, but that's my problem. Is I want holiday hams all the time.
Why don't we just have holidays all the time?
Join on me,
You
please.
can just buy ham, right?
Join on me, please. at your leisure.
Yeah.
Join on Heath Ledger?
Dude,
That is
ham
not
is
possible,
just
sir.
ham is disrespected to begin with. I'll say,
Yeah.
is it my favorite pork product? No, but people act like ham is like a compromise meat. It's like oh, what is it? Are we living in the Dust Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
If you had
No,
to
I
pick,
know.
If you had to pick one lunch meat to fuck, which one would it be?
Ham's got a nice slide to it.
Like roast beef.
That's fine. Yeah, no slow roast that.
Well, I'm just here's what I'm worried about the ham. Something
Sorry,
about like
what's up?
the implicit salt amount makes me feel like I would.
It's quite salty.
It keeps it clean for you.
I feel like it would just shred the skin on my penis.
So many people said ham so quickly, like they knew already.
Ham is definitely the way to go. I've
What
heard
do you think
serial
of the
killers
ham
talk
bone
about
popping out?
how
I've
pig,
heard-
pig skin,
Serial killers talk about.
pig skin and pig flesh are the closest analogs to human.
That's what they used to practice tattooing on, actually, aside from banana skins.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, it's not cool. It's interesting, I guess.
Yeah. So fucking a pig. Hawk.
Fucking a pig, huh? How about that?
I'm waiting on Tower Unite to load.
Oh, take your time. I mean, it's not your fault. Tower Unite is it's got a lot of things to get started there, like initializing the decimal point for the maximum number of players.
There's this fast food place, not in New York, and it's not really fast food, but
You really made it sound like it's in New York and you're trying to hide it.
No, it's not. I have not seen it in New York. At least. I think it's called the Honey Baked Ham, and like literally they just have hams. And what they do is you go up to them and say, "I have some ham," and you want a pound of ham, and they just chop off chunks of like this freshly baked ham, not like sliced deli meat ham, but like chunks of.
I'm for
And
that.
it's fucking awesome.
So it's like pulled pork, but not so shredded.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is just the baked hams, and it's delicious.
Bake your ham.
Do they have
All right.
sandwiches?
We can
Oh,
rate
yeah.
Is Rob real buddy for you guys?
Occasionally, but not too badly.
Are we in Europe?
Hopefully,
Nick?
it's not my internet.
No, I haven't talked to Lynn.
This Discord's been like... I'm not saying it's the Discord's fault, I'm saying it's Discord's fault. But when we were recording Battlegrounds, it was like 100% I was a robot. And then we went into Dan's Discord, and I was like as clear as day.
Like, what? How could my Discord?
That's what I
be
mean,
worse
like,
than
it's
someone
just-
else's?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
does
I
that
don't know,
mean?
man.
I'm just
Are
saying
you on-
it was something to do with maybe the regional server that it was on.
Are you on the VIP server, Nick?
What's that? Do I have to be
there's
a partner?
VIP server?
Yeah.
I'm not a partner.
I think you might need to be a partner to get
Dan's
the VIP
probably a partner.
server. I am as well, so I'm on the
Ooh.
VIP server.
Must be
I had
nice.
no idea you guys were better than me.
I'm just saying, you can just apply and they'll
Now you know, buddy.
I just figured all you get for being a Discord partner is access to another room I don't want to look at.
Well, you get the hoodie.
Yeah, the hoodie's
Yeah.
great, dude. I love it.
I never got the hoodie, actually.
You should ask him for the hoodie. It's a nice hoodie.
I would like it. I like hoodies.
I wonder what I'll get first, a piece of Discord merch or a piece of Twitch merch?
Twitch merch is impossible to get. I don't know how to get a hoodie from them.
They had those jerseys for a bit that were pretty dope.
They had jerseys?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, but
Holy!
Nice.
The TwitchCon jersey this year isn't the same as the TwitchCon jersey from last year, and as a result, I don't like free things.
You know what, though? Thinking back, I don't need another fucking hoodie. I've got like 40
Right?
of them. I've got
fair.
so many hoodies.
I got the Streamlabs hoodie. I gave it to my mom.
Thanks for saying that after my
hey.
shirt campaign ended, Rob.
Yeah. I bought a shirt. I didn't buy a hoodie.
Yeah, I was just saying thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're playing cyber golf, evidently. I didn't know Tron
Yeah,
lived
we've
here.
never done this one before, and as soon as I saw the incredibly distracting terrain, I was like, I see why now.
Use the grid to update your spreadsheet.
It's not a bad idea. I like
nice
that.
shot.
I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, it didn't actually work out.
But I think you gotta hit it at like full speed.
I went full. That was full power.
I'll
Oh,
do
You gotta
it too.
ride the rail here. Ride the rail.
That's what I was
he's-
trying to do,
he's
and I
100%.
fucked it up.
Oh, went too hard.
Oh, and then I went.
I also went too hard.
Have you seen the new Isaac stuff? We don't talk about Isaac on this show.
Yeah, the blog post looks kind of cool.
I did see a room with a turret that shot in 4 directions and then shot in the diagonals and then shot in 4 directions again, and I got hit on it about 40 times.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
There's a bunch of new tier types, which I'm excited to see. There's
Ooh.
one that's like a freaking Dragon Ball Z fireball.
That's pretty cool.
There's a honey baked ham in New York. It's just in upstate New York. Well, Nick, you could go to
I live
Albany.
there.
Yeah, go to Albany and you get the honey baked ham.
You know something I found out recently that made me a little upset?
What?
Apparently the tri-state area actually refers to 3 specific states,
Yes.
not like any 3 states surrounding you.
No. No,
I,
it's
I
it's
didn't realize it was
specifically
like New York, Pennsylvania, you know, New Jersey,
in New
or something.
Jersey. Yeah.
I always thought you could be like, oh, you know, there's in and outs in California and in the tri-state area.
No, it's
No, that-
specifically. Yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
those 3 states special?
Well, because
They got the name first.
Well, so like New Jersey and like Jersey City specifically is like it's basically another borough of New York City. Like
Okay.
you take a bridge off of Manhattan and you're in Jersey. So
I kind of
You
feel
know.
like Long Island should be its own state.
It's
yeah,
all
I mean
Yeah.
there was a oh, this is not what you're supposed to do.
Where are we
There was
going?
a bill that was proposed a couple of years
Oh.
ago where a New York State, I believe, senator was trying to get New York City to secede from New York State, and
Why? Like the
and he wanted
Vatican?
to, yeah, he wanted to call it Gotham.
Oh my god.
What?
Was his
Well,
name
What?
Harvey
that went
Dent?
No, but you know, in fairness, Gotham is actually a nickname for New York City. So,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, but you said the Got Ham is in Albany, so
That's true. Upstate.
hmm That's a good point.
why can't Long Island be its own state?
Well, you have enough island states. Rhode Island, Hawaii.
That's it.
What we do have
That's-
Hawaii.
So, that's 2. Canada's
not
only
enough.
got 1.
Oh, hoy!
Jeez, dude.
I know.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I also don't like this.
Are there 2 holes? Yeah, there's one flag,
there
but
we
2
go.
holes.
Well, yeah,
Wait,
it was
really?
good.
Long Island apparently has its own quote-unquote governor who has campaigned for that very thing.
And he's also
Nice.
a dog.
No, Long Island's a real place, not like that other crazy shit.
Oh,
Those
shit.
people don't exist in
You're right.
reality.
Canada has 2 island provinces. I forgot about that.
Prince Edward Island and the other one.
What's the other one?
Uh,
Vancouver Island.
That
I mean,
one.
that is a thing that exists. It's not a province, though.
Oh.
What was that? There was an island in Canada that was like in the news for a bit, saying they were going to take in Americans for like political asylum, but then it was all fake.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I wish we would though.
I'm
Americans could use a break.
you know,
As
did
a
it to
Rhode
yourselves.
Islander, I'm incredibly offended. Apparently, Rhode Island is not an island.
what's the other one?
Oh, Newfoundland.
Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
And dildo.
Dildo, North Dakota.
Man, I really messed this one up.
I think you bound Alice. to
Oh,
the
no, I
Smugs.
understand now. The
Mhm.
little pork tail is where you're going to get shot out of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Call it a pork tail?
It's a little pork tail.
Wait, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi make up the Arklamis?
No, I hate
Well,
that.
Louisiana is not an island, first of all. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just them trying to think of their own 3-state thing to compete with the tri-state area. It's not nearly as cool.
Tri-state area is way cooler.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Mm. Plus, does anyone really want to live in Mississippi?
So,
what are the appeals to living in Mississippi?
Cheap cost of living.
Racism.
Excuse me. Cheap cost of living. You don't have to learn how to spell it because you're there all the time, so you just like know it.
MISSI, it's not that hard.
Yeah, that one's the easy one. Spell Tennessee for me, then we got a tricky ordeal.
Valid. You guys hear the beeping on these courses?
Yes!
I hate that.
Oh, I missed.
You gotta nail that. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
No, get it on the way back.
No.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm gonna get this.
Oh, but you gotta wait for the bridge.
Yeah, it's a double crucifix.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Dude, that's gotta be really satisfying to do in one.
I'm gonna put you guys on blast.
No.
What state would you least like to live in?
Utah.
Okay, well,
Same.
Yeah,
Actually, for many of the same reasons, I think, too.
but isn't Utah like beautiful?
Utah's got its advantages. I gotta be fair to it. Like, it's great if you like to ski. There are really nice people there. There's a lot to do in Salt Lake now, actually. They're becoming like kind of a gamer hub, too. So that's kind of neat. But...
All right, Utah.
Yeah.
As soon as you said the phrase gamer hub, I
What's so bad about that?
What is a gamer
We're
hub?
gamers.
You know, like a hub for gamers. The whole
like how
city. They're doing a whole
gamers
bunch of gamer shit. There's nothing wrong with that. You inherently dislike the term gamer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
From the movie, I think, is why.
It's based on the movie.
I inherently dislike the term influencer.
Oh, dude, you're telling me.
Yeah, nothing good ever comes of that word, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to think that our conversations influence people. Like,
God,
we talk
I
about
hope
some
not.
stuff that is just
Yeah.
not influential. It's just a waste of human existence.
Instead of us putting stuff out into the world, we should act more like a filter.
Yeah.
And people are just, they've pulled us out of the pool, and they're looking at all the grime on the filter, and they're going, this is what we should avoid. That's what we should be.
Yeah.
You know what? I just realized what state is my number one.
Okay.
Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
I'm going to
I could
say
have told you that.
West Virginia.
Born and
West
raised.
Virginia.
Yeah.
You got DC over there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think it's like not part of West Virginia, but technically part of West Virginia.
No. Absolutely not true.
Yeah.
I don't buy
fake
it.
news. Are you putting out fake news, Rob? I'm
might be
gonna
putting
take
out
away
fake
your
news.
ability to broadcast, if so.
Hold on. I might be putting out fake news. Let me
Thank you, Zedai Hero Nisa,
Yeah.
for the $20 tip.
Washington, D.C. is like just north of Virginia, right?
Maybe, yeah. I know it was part of one of the Virginias.
West Virginia is the one that's like, like regular Virginia seceded. They were like, we don't want these Westie boys here anymore.
No Westies.
Washington.
God damn it.
No,
Westies
yeah,
ain't the
it's
besties.
okay. Yeah, I guess it's technically like on the border of Virginia and Maryland, but West Virginia is like right next to it.
All right, Rob, your license is revoked. Goodbye.
That's fair, honestly.
I've got one that's definitely in my like top 3 places I never want to live.
Okay.
North Dakota.
Why North Dakota?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
I guess it's one of those states where you're like, nothing to do.
Nothing.
It's like the Midwest, but worse.
What about South Dakota?
See, I couldn't tell you.
Mount Rushmore's there.
Yeah. I just know that. And then, like,
Gotta be better.
it's gotta be
There's
better.
forests. There's gotta be, since there's forests, it's better than like Arizona at least.
Oh, dude, Arizona would be on the list.
Yeah.
I would not want to live in the desert
Oh,
or anywhere
whoa!
hot. What the actual hell just happened?
Go for it!
I'm waiting for the other side to come back. Oh, but there's another
We're
barrier. We all
all
waited.
stupid.
Yeah.
Worth. Oh, cool.
Wait, where? What?
Just trust yourself.
I'm not loving this map. I want M1 without bridges all the
Dude,
time.
oh,
Yeah, man.
No, why have
wanna
you done this to me?
Get back to basics.
I hate this beeping.
Yeah, the beeping is very frustrating.
Thank you, Swarly, you for the Twitch Prime.
No problem,
Like, I'll
dude.
be honest, the Canadian province I'd least like to live in. I mean, this is like a little offensive. I'm just gonna like cut the territories out because that would be number 1, 2, and 3 right there.
That's
Too
fair
north,
enough.
too cold. Half the year you get no sun, the other half of the year you get no darkness. Like,
Yeah.
Not-
and then you
not
get
for me.
vampires and Josh Hartnett.
Right.
it's a 30 days and night situation, and followed by 40 days and 40 nights. It's a whole thing. It's just
Ooh, okay, here we go. Wait for the
How do you
magic
plan
moment.
this?
You gotta go perfect timing, dude.
It's really satisfying, though.
It's actually not bad.
I think I don't want to be a Saskatchewan boy.
What's so wrong with the Saskatchewan?
It's more like it doesn't seem to me to have any advantages over any other province. But it's not meant as an
opportunistic.
insult. People go, you know, I don't want to live in Saskatchewan because it's flat. That's like a really minor part of it. It's more like no major city.
Eagle!
What foreign country would you guys most want to move through?
Most
Hey.
want to move to?
I bet
Yeah.
you could guess mine, because it's actually super obvious.
Canada.
Besides that,
Besides that,
Finland.
Scotland.
Finland specifically.
No, I was saying that for Nick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nick loves Finnish culture.
Ireland and then Norway, probably.
Mm.
But I've never been to Norway, so I should really go first.
Yeah,
before
I mean,
commit.
I was going to call you
Yeah.
out, but I didn't want to.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
speculating. I have no idea if it's really a good match for me or not.
I was thinking a Scandinavian country myself, to be honest with you.
We're not
It's
good
nice
enough
and
for
cold and
Scandinavian
foresty.
countries.
Good internet and forests.
They won't accept us. Why would they accept us?
That's a fair point.
I've never been to Italy, but I imagine I'd like it there until global warming gets rid of the country.
Plus,
Mhm.
you'd have to eat all this pasta all the time.
I
Right.
love pasta.
You're like, oh,
That's
spaghetti
literally what
again.
I already do.
Nick wants to live in Ireland. What the fuck? Oh, there's a kappa. Okay.
I see. Honestly, like the number 2 country would be the U.S.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that's an option for you.
Because, like,
It's not an option for me.
it's like basically the same.
Mm.
I mean, there's distinct differences. Very distinct
Your
differences.
dude is like
Oh,
way
you gotta
more
get in there,
handsome
damn it.
than our dude.
Yeah, but like if it was like, hey, come live in another country, I'd be like, this is an easy adjustment period.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you'd have to learn English.
Highly insulting.
Yeah, you can't get by with this Mario and bag shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, say goodbye to your health care. Oh well.
Yeah, but also say hello to like no state income tax in like half of the states.
Oh, okay. You're gonna choose based on that then.
Well, I mean, I could put the money I'm saving on state income tax into health insurance.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna need to.
Yes. You know, Washington, we go down to Washington, people always bitch about the sales tax. It's 7%. People are like, it's the 4th highest in the nation. In BC, the sales tax is 15%.
That's double.
It is more than double.
It is.
There is income tax. You're insane. No, he means
There's no
said
state level
state.
income tax. There's federal income tax.
in some places you also pay extra taxes being in a city on top of
don't
it.
do this. Don't.
I don't know when I'm supposed to go, so I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go. I got par.
Well done.
I do actually really want to visit Italy and try, Italian pizza from the source and see how it matches up.
Circuit City.
Right, exactly. I'm curious about it. I want to go to Rome one day, real bad.
Dude, I think
Washington is the
fucked
best
this
place in the
up.
world. Wow.
Washington's pretty sick, dude.
Isn't that where they were
It's-
like
it
putting the
sucks.
bags on the heads of protesters the other day?
What?
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 I heard there was protesters and the cops were putting weird earphones and bags over the heads of them and then handcuffing them so they couldn't like see or hear anything.
That's
I
some
know it
Black
sounds
Mirror
fucking
shit.
ridiculous, but like I saw pictures of it. They were really doing it.
I do not know what you're
Burrito.
talking about.
That was in Portland?
That was in Portland. Oh,
Well, that's weird.
yeah,
Let's
I can do
go.
Nice.
What city in America do you guys least want to live? There's an obvious choice.
East St. Louis?
that. Detroit.
Oh, yeah, it's Detroit. Detroit's the right
yeah.
answer.
Gary, Indiana?
Maybe
Provo.
Cleveland.
Provo.
Where the fuck is Provo?
Provo.
It's in Utah.
Oh, I didn't even know they had
Yes.
more than one city.
I thought it was cheese.
No, that's Wisconsin.
That's the lone Provo.
Think
This is
about
the best hole
Yeah,
ever.
the logo.
Best hole ever.
What just happened?
It is the worst hole ever because I didn't get to the thing at all.
That was a
To
free
the
hole.
moon!
Oh. Oh!
We're
Whoa!
upside down,
What's up, Rob?
sideways.
Well, that was a wild
That's
one.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that was wild.
Wild one.
You want to live wherever Josh lives. That's a reasonable way to choose.
He lives in Pittsburgh.
And
He
it
seems
is
to
the
like it there
pits.
quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Berg.
You just burp after you say it.
What's wrong with Detroit? I mean, the insanely high crime rate and
It's
and
the Rock
terrible
City,
housing
and you don't
market.
want to align with the devil.
You could buy a house for $40,000 though.
Yeah, I mean,
Or you
they
could just
called
build it.
Detroit the Rock City back in the day because of its musical culture, but today it has a very different meaning.
What does it mean now?
Well, there is a drug that's commonly associated with rocks.
Oh, crack
We're
cocaine.
gonna talk about crack
yeah,
people
crack.
again.
Yeah, I'm talking about crack people. Yeah.
Crack people, crack people.
Maybe this is not.
Oh wait, I have to quit. How does
Yeah,
this
it's
work?
taking me a while to load Plaza for some reason.
I
but
am
I'm just
loading.
I am-
Oh, right,
Plaza.
it's going
kicks,
to a
kicks you to
plaza.
Plaza, and then I will start another.
Right.
game.
Plaza.
I feel like there's like if you were to draw the current of movement in the United States, there's like two kinds of cities. There's the cities young people want to move to, and the cities young people want to move out of. And then
Yeah.
you could flip that literally 100% when you turn like 45 years of age. There's the cities that like middle-aged people want to get the hell out of, and places that middle-aged people want to get the hell into.
People from the Middle Ages.
100% correct.
Yo, how do you use the jetpack again?
Oh, you hold space.
Oh,
First, you have to load the plaza. That's my problem so far.
All right, I'm gonna load up a
Yeah.
miniature golf. Wait, you know what?
We can go into the plaza.
What about?
Dragon game.
No.
Yeah.
We played so
we should
much.
do
Dragon-
virus.
No, virus is actually the worst. What about a little ball race?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like ball
Yeah,
race?
it's been so long since we did ball race. Actually,
Fine, but dragon game.
Dragon game is the worst thing. Well, no, that's just a falsehood.
There's like 6 worse in
Yes.
this game.
do
Probably.
we all know if we're gonna be in the same plaza? By the way,
I don't know. Just join on me.
Yeah.
The music is so nice.
dude, I know I would like New Orleans food. I want to go to New Orleans so bad because of the food.
Does
I-
ball race secretly mean trivia this time or no?
No, it means join on me.
It means wait 1 million years for me to load plaza.
Yeah, I
honestly.
just got in.
Oh my god, I love the music in this
The
game.
music is really nice.
I also love that I have 9 ping.
Dude, I was
this is
thinking
great.
that's outrageous.
I hit join, nothing happened.
It's like connecting to your neighbor's internet.
Oh, I'm loading.
Oh, you're
I'm-
at 10
I'm-
now. You must have
I'm
sent
jamming to this, dude. This is great.
This is like Katamari Damacy or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Where do I go again? Games?
Just shift
Oh.
tab, join on me.
It didn't work.
You can't join my lobby through the plaza.
You are not on official US Dallas.
Please just join on me through Steam Works
all right.
multiplayer.
I did that and it didn't do anything.
How'd you do it, Bear?
I joined on you through Steam.
Yeah, just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it does not work for me within the plaza.
Don't get out of the plaza!
Well, I'm gonna do it now. It took me a million years to load.
That's fair.
I can invite you.
Yeah,
That's the
actually-
opposite of what I want to do.
Chat, sell me on St. Louis pizza. Because I've
Want me to
never...
disconnect.
Exit the plaza.
Yeah.
Try a little shift tab join. Oh, we got a
Because-
Robin.
There's Rob.
I am in, yes. Taking you to St. Louis?
Rob's ping is 36.
Yeah, that surprised
Yeah.
me.
Also
Alright,
really good.
It is like 3 or 4 times my ping, but that's kind of an outlier.
Coromedro, huh? Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Coromedro.
Come on. Yo, there you go. 37 ping.
Nice. Let's go.
What a lean game.
Bringing
Do
people
you guys
together.
do you guys know the difference between like St. Louis pizza and other pizzas?
What do they do?
Does it have pickles on it?
No, it's like a sweeter sauce.
No.
That could get
right.
on my nerves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't see how that would be something I would enjoy.
You just left that watermelon there?
Yeah.
No.
Where are we racing? Where are we
Yeah, I
going?
have no idea where we're
Oh,
going.
you got to go down
that
so you
way,
can get those
yeah.
watermelons down there.
Yeah, you guys go get that. I'm gonna go win.
Nope.
Oh, I'm
What?
racing
I
with the
just
ball.
fell out! But I cheated and got ahead anyway.
I fell too. Damn it.
Oh. Oh, he's got so many melons.
Your boy has 20 melon slices.
I've got one.
Yeah, but I won first.
That's a fair point.
You stayed up, Nick?
I fell out of it and then just somehow janked my way over to the right like you're doing right now.
Oh God, I did it too. Woo. That was
Felt like
sketch.
Provo cheese.
Jeez, it's at the top of your mouth. Ugh. No. No.
Oh,
Never.
there's just like a floaty there. That's cool.
Did
I
I
didn't
got,
die.
Melons.
got some points because
Y'all gotta get some melons.
You guys, big.
Oh, who got
Oh,
it?
what?
You get it?
That's
Yeah, that's death.
I was
The-
killed.
the acid is the same color as the safe zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Do you guys very much enjoy burgers?
Robert.
Oh yeah.
What is
No,
that?
I mean, like,
Oh.
do you seek out like the perfect burger
I have
regularly?
low
God damn
standards.
it!
Most burgers taste good to me, so I don't make a big fuss about it.
Yeah, same.
So last night we had this Blue Apron meal. It's Thanksgiving burger because Canadian Thanksgiving was on Monday. So I guess they
Oh,
were like,
yeah.
we got to do some kind of like themed option here.
Shit.
It was the most work I've ever put into making a burger that was not that good. It was a turkey
Really?
burger. For the sauce, they had you make like a cranberry compote out of fresh cranberries. And then they were like, you know, hey, here's some Brussels sprouts to roast and also some parsnip fries to bake in the oven simultaneously. And then you know mix your own burger patties out of the turkey and breadcrumbs. And then here's the bread. Now you gotta like put some of the compote and the Brussels sprouts on the bread. And I was like, I just want to
Nah, dude.
like go to McDonald's.
Well, if you're getting burgers at McDonald's, that's where you got a problem.
Well,
You
this
get a
burger
diner
was
burger. That's got
this
that.
burger was better than
Yeah.
McDonald's, but it was like
Yeah.
it did a thing that inspired a tweet last night where it goes on the bag. It says cooking time 30 minutes, and then you flip open the recipe and it says step 1, preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That takes 30 minutes in and of itself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I could be really hungry 30 minutes from now. Too
Ah!
bad. Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus.
We all fell.
I was being clever. I was gonna ride the edge.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
that's
shit.
that. Oh fuck.
Did it
See
again.
that is an example of what I dislike about some burgers is that like people try to make it too complicated.
Yeah, too bougie.
Yeah, just like some ground beef, salt and pepper, cooked in
Hell
butter. You got a burger,
It
baby.
did not need to have Brussels sprouts on it. Mind you,
Yeah.
I like Brussels sprouts. Might even be my favorite of all vegetables, but
I have still only had them.
I
that
have
one
ascended.
time.
Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa, yeah,
you're in a
I'm
tornado.
flying.
I was flying as well. Well, definitely makes you fly, that one.
it takes like 5 minutes. Don't do it. Tell me how long it takes my oven to preheat. Not also people are like, how old's your oven? Literally like 3 years old. You guys think you know everything and you live next to the freaking, you got a jet engine oven. 450
oven's,
degrees
like,
Fahrenheit is like as hot as it gets. I'm not gonna buy a new oven I rent. It would actually be like a worse decision than the Miami Dolphins offensive line coach.
Somebody in my chat said that Green Chef is better than Blue Apron.
They
Why
really,
do they have to have a color?
yeah, I
and
was
then a
gonna
name?
say,
I,
really
yeah.
innovated on the name. Well, I just think
yeah.
like
Oh,
our version of Blue Apron doesn't deliver, and we've scaled it back because we're like, man, it's just like way easier to buy your own food. It doesn't
Yeah.
deliver what I want,
Whoa,
which is just
what?
like,
Okay.
Oh, look at this collapsible bridge.
doesn't
Wait,
deliver what
what?
I want, which is easy, convenient meals. Instead, it's like, hey, here's a cool meal that's gonna take way longer than you want.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
It's broken the convenience factor for me.
It's also usually just not that great.
Yeah, that's why you like pay chefs, I
No!
guess. Pay restaurant prices.
You gotta add a bunch of salt usually to get any flavor.
That's
out of it.
exactly like
All
that's
food
the
needs
other
salt.
thing. Let's
Yeah.
go. Is that they also do the healthy thing. I've gone on this rant before, but like I don't want parsnip fries. Just give me potatoes.
Fries.
I'll just
Yeah.
make potato fries and I'm already eating a burger. I don't mind having potatoes instead of parsnips.
Yeah, actually, like the number one thing that I see with like people who don't say like cooking is difficult or they don't know how to make their food taste good is that they just don't put enough salt on shit. Man. Salt is like the miracle rock. That
I
makes
do.
everything
I
taste
want to
better.
ask you something though. Do you have
Yeah.
table salt?
I have 2 types of salt in my house actually.
But do,
right
do
now.
you have salt at your table?
Oh no, I don't actually enjoy adding post salt to a thing.
How about
Most
you
of the
guys?
I do.
Like you
Yeah.
will salt your food?
Yeah,
Gotta
for
salt
sure.
it.
I don't think I've ever salted a food.
That's absurd to me.
Like in
I have-
cooking, I'll salt. And then you taste it and you go, oh, it needs a little more. And if you taste it and it needs a little less, you just go, well,
It's
I'm
fucked.
fucked. Yep. Really screwed this one up.
It depends on the food though. Like some foods are like if you're like, this pasta did not have enough salt in it. If you're putting some fucking rock salt, like sea salt in there, then you're just gonna get chunky salt. And that's not good, right? But I mean like on fries, I'll put some salt on there if it's not
Work
salty
on your
enough.
salt threshold also. Like if you can tolerate a ton of salt, you can't screw it up as badly.
There is also that, except for, the inevitable hypertension and coronary heart disease that ends up killing about 60% of males.
Yeah,
We're all gonna die eventually.
that's very true. Might as well die like Elvis, eating what you want.
Anthony Hopkins told me to eat whatever I want.
Anthony Hopkins
right.
isn't a doctor, and he eats people.
Yeah, but he's like 80 years old.
The only advice I would accept on longevity from Anthony Hopkins would be like, I don't know, be rich.
Yeah, that would help.
Seems like
There's
being
gotta
rich.
be a couple other things he knows.
Being rich seems to have a lot to do with it. Come on.
I feel like he would be able to tell you about acting a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I would take his advice on acting for sure. And also, I would take his advice on being Odin, father of Thor.
Right, yes, yeah.
Whee! You're gonna make it. Get the
Oh, dunk, dude. Dude, I'm having a burger for dinner. It's happening.
Turkey burgers are super good, by the way.
It's.
I like turkey burgers.
I think turkey is a garbage meat, but turkey burgers, there's just it's like the right consistency for a burger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I really want to try? Have you guys seen that, the Impossible Burger thing?
No.
Is that a
That-
YouTube challenge?
It's a $1 game on Steam.
No, it's, so it's a burger made entirely of vegetables.
Ah.
That's
however-
impossible.
Right, but the thing is that they use, I believe, soybeans to simulate heme, which is like the
Simulate what?
heme, H-E-M-E.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen, yeah. And basically, it adds that like juicy bloodiness that you miss in a lot of veggie burgers, like the black bean burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
And it
the
looks-
impossibleness is that it tastes like blood.
It tastes like burger, apparently.
I've had some pretty bad veggie burgers in my day.
Me too. But that one seems like it's like I've heard chefs talk about it like it actually tastes like a burger. So
If you want a burger, why don't you just eat a burger?
Maybe
I mean,
Like, everybody's
vegetarian,
overcomplicating this.
yeah, but like,
Oh,
you
stop.
know, if I could have a burger that doesn't kill a cow, I'd eat it. If it tastes exactly like a burger, why not? You know?
Yeah, but you also
Jesus
want to eat
Christ.
human flesh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But if I could eat some human flesh, I'd eat some human flesh.
I was thinking about it the other day.
Yeah.
Eating flesh is weird, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Way to be a
You eat a
gatekeeper.
lot.
Well, I just
Flesh.
mean
Yeah, I
like
pretty much think of that all the time.
you're eating like a thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
King shame, dude.
That's
I'm just
true.
saying. You're eating like you're stealing something's life force.
Well, not at that point. At that point, its life force is gone.
Somebody
Yeah.
else stole it originally.
I mean, unless you're eating that Japanese thing where you eat the still beating part
Right,
of that fish.
Y'all are missing out on these melons.
yeah.
Yeah, the melons are long gone. If you get a coffin that has a rubber seal on it, all of your fluids and gases build up, and sometimes it explodes.
Woo!
No, that's true. Yeah, you should look. You guys should look up the Impossible Burger on YouTube. It's actually really interesting. But
like-
you can't. Yeah.
Like you're eating an animal, right?
Yeah.
It has like a bag of piss and shit inside of it.
Yeah.
I mean, so do we. Like at any given moment, we're like 0.5% piss and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not eating myself. So I wonder, you know, when they take it to the butcher shop, aren't they like, well, we gotta take the piss and
You're
shit
eating
out?
yourself? Saliva.
I mean, I guess so, but the saliva is disconnected from the whole
What?
shit section, you know?
Where do you go? Yeah, but I mean, well, like most of the time, that's not really involved in the eating process unless you're eating like shrimp, and then you have to devein them, and that's their poop. Oh, that's gross.
That's like, I think I've said this before. That's one of the main reasons I can't eat shrimp or think to be able to enjoy shrimp because of the whole poop thing.
Mm. Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I kind of feel like the shit is not the worst part of the shrimp. Like, I'm glad
That's-
they take it out, but you're eating like the whole creature.
Yeah, you eat
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I don't like, I mean, I love the taste of shrimp, but I don't like interacting with animals that are all made out of one thing. I know this sounds like actually ridiculous, but you know what I mean? Like the whole animal is just shrimp. It's not like, oh, this
God
is the
damn it.
shrimp blah, this is the shrimp blah. It's just like, this is a big old thing of shrimp.
You mean
Yeah.
you don't like eating the whole torso, or like the
Well-
most of its body?
I just don't like that all shrimp tissue is the same. Like, it's weird.
Oh. Yeah.
I think
like,
I
or like
understand.
lobster.
It's like if you took a piece of shrimp out of anywhere out of the shrimp and went, what part of the shrimp did this come from? You can't
from the
know.
shrimp.
Unless it's a tail or something. You'd be like, this is just a piece of shrimp.
I can identify its eyeballs.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a
And those whiskers.
de-shelled shrimp.
Dude, and also as an aside, never give me shrimp that hasn't been deshelled because I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
You don't pop the tail and suck it?
No,
Maybe
no,
we
no,
should
no.
hit
The tail
return
is
to
fine.
menu, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, return
okay.
to menu. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Host close the session. No. The tail is fine, but have you ever been to a place that gives you like they cook the shrimp like
Yeah,
with
still
everything
shelled.
on
I
it?
got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not,
got the
I'm not against
head
that.
and the antennas. It's too much.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah,
I'm
can't
not,
do it.
I'm
It
not
just,
too against that, to be honest.
it just reminds me that I'm eating what is basically a bug, and I can
Mhm.
pretend that I'm not when I'm eating the shrimp otherwise.
Join on me, please.
You
Join
know,
on me.
pop the tail and suck it.
Look, I'm just saying it's weird to me that a shrimp is like a creature that half the time can like live its life. And it's like in the water going like blub blub and stuff like that. But like what is controlling the behavior that leads to the blub blub? It's just shrimp meat.
I also cannot join on you. by the
I
way.
Can't
cannot
join.
join on you.
Nobody can join on me?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Just human meat's controlling our blub blubs.
Yeah, but we got like a brain and a circulatory system and, you know, two
Does
balls.
shrimp not have a brain?
You have two balls?
I actually, I have two balls, but I actually don't know. Do shrimp have a brain? As a
Shrimps
head.
definitely have a brain. Like, no doubt they got a brain.
It has a basal
Maybe for a
ganglia.
biology degree.
Okay, well, like,
You all have two balls?
I got 3.
Got 17.
they didn't
Damn.
cover that in Mormon sex ed.
They didn't. That's like an oxymoron.
You just said there was a sack of sin.
It's like spaghetti sin in there.
You had to confess to an older dude every time you masturbated.
It says join failed.
Can you try to join on me?
Yeah, I will try again. Do you guys like Lamb's Casino?
Sorry, what?
That's
Lamb's
stuffed with the sauce on, or not sauce, the
It's just like
paprika or something.
clam. It's clams.
Yeah,
with,
it's delicious.
breadcrumbs.
Clam Casino?
Clams Casino. Yes, that's what it's
It's a
called.
thing. It's a real thing.
Clams
delicious.
Casino?
Yeah,
It
Why are you
sounds
so
like
shocked by this?
because it's just a very strange name for a food.
it's an absurd name. Yes, but it's very delicious.
Probably serve it at casinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't call it like beef casino.
They might.
They call it prime rib.
You wanna ride my beef casino?
Dude, I'm gonna buy the Tower Unite soundtrack.
It's pretty nice.
Just
Yeah.
some bumps.
Yeah, I have those right now. I've never actually had oysters. I don't see myself having oysters.
Oysters are like the same as shrimp in the sense that I don't know. Here's I'm trying to distill my point about shrimp into something that makes me look less stupid. Shrimp is the ideal animal to eat all of because it's like all meat. An oyster is like, I love oysters, but you're eating some garbage.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about scallops? Because those are mostly meat. Just to cut
That's
them out.
also a concentrated puck of delicious meat.
What's a scallop? That's just a.
It's
I
like
have no idea what it is.
it's a mollusk that is scraped from the shell.
Yeah,
It's just a disc
it's
of meat.
delicious.
It's just it's just like a little hockey puck of flesh that's delicious.
Oh, okay.
but can be easily overcooked.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay will throw it away every time.
Yeah.
Call you a donkey.
He will call you a
will.
video game donkey.
Like those are the best seafoods. Are the ones that are just like, hey, I'm all meat, baby.
Yeah.
There's this new animated series on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen it, called Big Mouth.
No, I have
Yeah,
not.
yeah. It's got a picture of a kid with a budding mustache and a boner on it.
Yep.
All right.
Made me not want to watch it, to be honest.
There's a character in that show who is always eating scallops, and it always gives him horrible diarrhea.
Why is he eating the scallops?
He can't stop. They're just so good.
Yeah,
So is
they're
that like an
delicious.
accurate representation of scallops? You'd
Scallops
eat them
are
even if they gave you
pretty
horrible diarrhea?
Delicious.
Yeah.
If it gave me diarrhea, I think I'd stop, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't answer my question though, Ryan.
I would stop eating scallops if they made me have diarrhea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that into scallops.
They're like really good, but that's too much.
Conversely, ice cream gives me diarrhea, but I still eat a lot of ice cream. Well, I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but I eat ice cream.
Scallops are also one of those foods where like they can give you the rip-off ones. There's like the little baby scallops, and then there's the king scallop, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
They're always you're like, oh, I'll have the scallops, and you're like, I hope I get a Big Daddy. Instead, they give you like 100 little babies, and you're like, this Red Lobster is getting a 2 out of 5 on Yelp.
I feel like they should be able to tell you ahead of time which one you're getting. That doesn't seem like right at all to do that.
Yeah, but like
If
you
you
have
ask.
to ask.
So you tell them,
I mean,
the
that's
Big
why
Daddy.
you ask for the shrimp too. Like, are these baby shrimp or jumbo
Yeah.
jumbo shrimp? Because like,
Jumbo.
who the fuck wants baby shrimp?
They write it in the name of the food usually that it's jumbo shrimp,
A lot of the time, yeah.
which is an oxymoron.
Is the whole good?
Yeah, whole's good.
I think
All
it
right,
is the
nice.
God hole. No.
Yeah. It's like it's not exactly a god hole.
It's like a demigod hole.
Yeah, I'd say it's a demigod hole.
It's like a Demi Moore hole.
Yeah. Wow.
Santa probes.
You ever had a scallop, Jess? We gotta get you some scallop. We gotta get some seafood.
You get
dude.
some linguine scallopini, man.
But that's not
I mean,
scallops.
You put the scallops in, it's the linguine. Just saying, if you're worried about it, you get it with something that you're used to, and it's less dramatic that way.
Yeah, but in like a lemony pasta sauce,
Mhm.
scallops.
Buttery lemony,
Yeah.
or you go Alfredo. 'cause
That's not what should happen.
That's
How did we
bullshit.
lose all of our momentum there?
just didn't want it bad enough.
It's like there's a cushion on the railing or something.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I want to go to Red Lobster now.
Dude, I know people hate Red Lobster, and I should too. I really like Red Lobster.
Why do they hate it?
Because it's like too
Franchise
expensive
restaurant.
for not. Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
well, it's a luxury thing. You don't do it often.
It's not though. Is that
No,
like?
but I mean,
yeah.
it's like it's a trip you don't make constantly, but it's like pseudo luxury.
Yeah. Okay.
Those biscuits are like 300 calories each. Dude.
That's where I'm at. I want like
I hope
6 of
not.
those.
I have heard about those, and I've never had. What are they? They're like garlic cheddar biscuits.
Bay biscuits.
They can't
Yeah.
really be 300 calories each, right?
They are.
No.
It's just like there's copycat recipes. It's literally like a cup of cheddar cheese and a stick of butter.
All butter.
Yeah. That's and Bisquick. That's it.
That sounds delicious.
It's
actually.
fantastic.
Hang on, and now I'm curious because I don't know.
Yeah, check
for
the
sure.
actual calorie one.
Actual real pro tip about cooking: butter.
Yeah.
Like butter in whatever you make, and lots of it.
160 calories per biscuit.
That's a lot.
That's
That's,
still
still a lot.
A lot.
Probably the
Yeah.
average person probably consumes 3.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
you-
2 or 3 for me each time, yeah.
So we're talking like 500 calories.
God damn, that's a fattening meal.
That
That's why
come-
the other reason you don't go often.
Mhm.
Look,
It's not like you're skimping on the actual meal. They give you freaking Caesar salad to start off, and then you got like appetizers, and then you got a big old plate of lasagna. Wait, it's not, it's linguine.
lasagna.
That'd be weird, weird if they gave you
I
lasagna.
Where'd you
love the
go?
lasagna. Red Lobster.
No, I know butter isn't exactly a secret, but I think it's something that a lot of people don't cook with very often, and that's
So
why.
from the Paula Deen school of methodology in cooking.
Gonna need about 20 sticks of butter, y'all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I've said this before too, but I think it was Gordon Ramsay said in a video. It was like, you know, that like when you go out to a restaurant, if you eat like a meal, like especially if you eat like a 3-course meal, you're gonna be consuming about 2 sticks of butter, basically.
It's
Down
pretty
for that.
sweet.
Yeah. Just imagine though consuming 2 sticks of butter.
I rarely do it at home.
That's the new NLSS challenge. Who can eat the most sticks of butter in one sitting?
That would
I don't think
probably
I could
kill
eat
us.
1 stick of butter.
God, I hate this stupid hole.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Where like it just doesn't make sense. Like I'm here and it's like
Oh, what?
It just
No,
pulls,
yeah,
it does the
that's
little
dumb.
waiter trick where it pulls
Yeah.
Stupid.
it pulls the tablecloth away from you.
Oh, please. Okay.
Oh,
you go,
right,
there you
it's
go.
this
There you
one.
go.
Go.
It doesn't even let you shoot.
Well, as long as we all commit to trying to make it happen, I'm okay with this. As soon as one person takes the cop out, like
No. Oh.
Well,
No,
just
I
a
copped
Cop
out.
out?
you
I
copped
copped
out,
out.
you little
I copped out.
babies.
How do you cop out?
You
Like
just
this.
don't
Oh, I
land
still
on
fucked
the,
it.
Well, yeah, I also do.
No! No!
You just don't land on the green. You land on the spot just before it.
It gave me a
that's what I was-
bogey +8.
Oh no.
I missed again.
Oh, god damn it, kill me. This one's the worst.
Yeah, just bogey me.
I have never cooked with lard in my life.
I don't even know they made that.
Yeah.
It's like buying tallow or something like that.
Yeah. You could buy like tubs of duck fat too to cook in.
Just imagining biting into a stick of butter. Like, if I had to do that for some reason,
So
I don't know if I'd make it. I'd probably heave.
Ooh, it's
My,
actually like a mega shortcut on this hole. You can hit it over that first wall onto the green.
to give you an idea of how great of a parent my father was, when he was a little kid, my little brother used to sometimes, as a
Wait a
treat. Yeah.
When your father was a kid,
No. When my little
you used
brother
to
was
give your little brother.
when my little brother was a kid,
Okay.
he would give him the tub of butter and let him have a couple of scoops of butter to eat.
That's like putting a little gin on the old gums, you know?
Yeah.
No big deal.
That's stupid. What you're supposed to do is mix it with flour, eggs, sugar, and butter, and then let them eat the cookie dough straight off the spoon.
Right, exactly.
That is pretty gross, though.
Yeah.
This one goes out to my brothers.
One year for Christmas when I was younger, I wanted to contribute to the food on the holiday table. So I made sugar cookie dough.
Sugar.
He said the word wrong.
I sure did. I made sugar cookie dough, and that was what I served. I put that in a bowl and put it on the table.
You're gonna give your guests salmonella.
That's right.
I like it.
Yeah, that is just raw eggs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh, that's not how you do that at all.
You
Yeah,
gotta be so gentle on this.
you gotta take a nice, gentle gondola ride.
I made
It's like I'm in
so
Provo.
gentle it cleaves.
I actually made some homemade chocolate chip cookies the other day, and this recipe had so much fucking sugar in it.
Mm.
It was just cloying.
Please, 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 yes.
Oh, good use of that word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about so many like clams and oysters. Cloister probably came up in cloying.
Yeah.
When you
Oh,
think
no,
of
this is just
cloister,
pleasant, man.
do you think of the Pokemon, or do you think of
Yes.
a location from Diablo 2?
Pokemon all the way.
I think of Pokemon.
Definitely Pokemon, but in college, definitely the other one.
Yeah, the wrong generation.
LeBron James.
Ooh, that's a ripoff.
I'm going the other way.
I eat raw eggs every day, and I've never had salmonella.
Well, I
eat
guess
raw
then
eggs
you
every
can't
day.
get salmonella from raw eggs. We got a sample size of
Yeah,
about
Mr.
200.
Food poisoning doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
man. I was
still-
gonna rip him for it.
That no. So I hate to go down this road again. I've been catching a lot of heat rock from people who think I've actually gotten stupider over the years. I'm going to avoid addressing those complaints directly as someone who is actually enrolled in higher education at the present moment. Regardless of that, I don't think that food poisoning does not exist. What I believe is that it's misdiagnosed a lot, and a lot of people are very silly about it. I think that they go, oh, I got like a little stomach ache. I shouldn't have eaten at Arby's last night. When it could be any variety of things.
Yeah, but Ryan, why do you
you-
think that food poisoning
Yeah.
doesn't exist?
Yeah,
I
that's what
think
I'm
that
confused
people
about.
just misdiagnose themselves with food poisoning. And then if you say, how do you know you have food poisoning? They just go like, oh, well, you're going to food poisoning explain me?
I'd have to go back and check my work on this, but I think in the midst of a logical extreme argument, you actually started to say that you didn't think food poisoning was real.
Well, somebody's got to be the lightning rod for that. You say the ridiculous statement, and then you run it back a little bit to a more rational conclusion.
I just really, really wanted to make this strategy work.
I hoid that, actually.
Wow.
I really wanted to be able to drop off this thing. But it's
Ooh.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we saying it's hoi? It's H-I-O.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hoy, though.
It's
That's
Hio.
where that's the joke.
Huh, I never thought about it till just now.
Slow roll. Slow ride.
Oh, I got a good one for you guys.
Take it
You guys
easy.
enjoy vaccines?
Oh.
Just got one the other day. I can't get enough.
I've decided that I think they're bad for you.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That's good.
I only consume things that grow in the ground. And I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
natural things.
a vaccine bush.
Right.
So-
No,
If nature makes it, it can't hurt you.
That's
so
the thing.
obviously,
it's a good point.
Nightshade.
Just because you've never seen a vaccine bush doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's
No,
another good
okay.
Yeah,
point.
you got me. It's like the food poisoning
absence
thing.
of
all over
evidence
You gotta-
does not
you know.
preclude.
Yeah, you gotta have
you know.
faith in vaccines.
What was that one?
again.
Don't worry.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way.
Don't worry about that one.
Which
All right,
direction
all
are we going? Are we going down the
We're
slope
going
or up
this
the
way
trolley?
toward the waterfall.
Yeah,
Oh,
towards
okay.
the waterfall.
Ooh, get on up there. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, well said. Thank you. Thank you. I really nailed that.
Ooh, nope. Nope. Nope.
Is it flu shot season? When's the flu shot season?
Yeah.
It's now?
I don't know.
Just got
Oh,
it,
God.
like I said.
Come on.
No, actually, I wasn't. Were you guys glue eaters as kids?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, me either.
No.
I never saw the appeal.
They tried to make
To
it
be
cool
honest.
for a while to eat glue.
What
and
do
I
you
was like,
mean
"No, it's
they?"
not." The other
Elmer?
kids, they were like, no, it's the cool kids are all eating glue. I'm like, no, you can eat glue. I'm going to be over here.
I never saw, like, when I saw glue, I never said, man, that looks appetizing.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, it's not food.
Yeah. Well, and it also, you know, looks like something I didn't really know about back then, but I mean, it
No.
really does look a lot like cum, to be honest.
It does.
Which, to be honest, also doesn't look particularly appetizing. Also, hoy!
Nice.
It's pushing me.
I did eat a little bit of Play-Doh, though.
It had that nice smell to it. Like they want
Yeah.
you to eat that.
Is
Yeah.
it because it was in the shape of a food item that you wanted to actually?
You made it like a
Make
Play-Doh
in the
cookie?
shape of- Right, yeah, and
Yeah.
see what it tastes like. Didn't taste very good.
I think
Dude,
I ate
actually-
a little paper
Don't
once.
pressure me like that.
Made
Yeah.
me like not very happy. It's like this doesn't taste good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not...
Oh, I don't want that to happen. There we go.
While waiting for a laser tag game, there were two girls who were in their early teens loudly talking about getting high off of sniffing Expo pen fumes.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like another thing that I didn't really get into.
Yeah, me either.
Mm.
Yeah, I do like the smell of it, but I wouldn't get high off of it.
Well, you know, doing any kind of like those huffing drugs, there's the chance that your heart could just stop and you'll die.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
turns out
So-
it's bad for you.
No, I mean, like, that's a pretty good reason to just not even.
No,
put it
I'm
on
with
your
you,
radar.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to instantly die.
I-
What? Oh, okay.
What do we do down here? Oh, we wait.
What happened?
We're getting scooped.
Oh, okay.
I knew kids who did dust off.
yeah,
That's why they gotta check my fucking ID because I want to clean my computer. That's stupid.
they check your ID when you buy
Idiots. Compressed air.
liquid, or compressed air.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was like, that was the only time I've ever been like, why are you doing that? Because I
What,
normally
to make
don't give
sure
a
you
shit.
were
old enough. They checked my ID for compressed air. So stupid.
damn.
Yeah, it's some stupid shit. Whippets.
Like, do I look like I'm gonna snort this compressed air? I've got shit going on.
Do you want to know the answer to that?
I know.
That's why they should just give out legal weed starting in like middle school. Because there'll be no temptation to huff compressed air if you've got that sweet shatter.
This
Honestly,
is going to be like, of
instead
all
of
the
that-
you've established on this show, this is going to be the one that haunts you the most when you run for office.
I don't think so, dude. We're getting there.
Oh no.
Honestly, instead of that, what they should do is just get the lamest teacher in the school and just get him in the auditorium and just like rip a giant bong hit. No one will ever want to smoke weed again.
That's a really valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, kids do want to do the opposite of what older people do.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's bad. Oh,
I
that's
hate doing my homework, kids.
Yeah.
I just hate being good in school.
That's why they wanted to sniff glue, because they were like, oh, I see the adults aren't sniffing any glue. We better get on that.
Very true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then get like the coolest teacher to eat like a raw head of lettuce.
And then get the hottest teacher to eat a banana seductively.
nice. See, I knew this assembly would be worth attending.
This is a great idea.
You can put a condom on it first and then take it back off.
It's
Just
sexy.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
remember to bounce it like a trampoline first.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are huge stoners, and I never tried it actually because of that. I think there's something to be said about that.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm a
Dude.
Jets fan because my dad was a Giants fan.
Ah, there you go.
I had a phallic banana today, man. It was huge.
They're all
Aren't
phallic.
those- Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
this one was
phallic.
particularly phallic.
Did it have a
Did it have
head?
a head?
Yeah.
Well, did it have a head though?
It had a little bit of a head on it, yeah.
All right, that's pretty weird.
Did it squirt when you bit it?
It sure did.
You know, I've never tried this, but people have said that the better way to peel a banana is to
No.
not.
No, you can't do that way. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like
I've
you
never
peel from
tried
the
it.
non-tab side?
Yeah.
I
you
peel
peel
that
from
way
the non-
because I saw the video and I used to be like, hey, check this out, another way to peel a banana. But it's only habit. Like anybody who says it's better that way, you gotta, it's coming from me, by the way. You gotta find better things to do with your time. Because that is just like, it's a waste of an argument. You could be arguing
Yeah.
about a lot of cool stuff.
This course sucks.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah, dude, that's damning for any argument whatsoever if we don't even want to have it.
Dude, for real. Dude, no, I won't entertain these arguments. It saves time. What do you mean it saves time? Nobody on Earth has ever been like, I want to eat a banana, but I'm too lazy. Literally never happened. It's the easiest fruit on Earth to eat.
And the other end, it's like a handle for tearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like
the atheist nightmare.
it's perfect.
It is the atheist nightmare. That's true.
I will spank a pomegranate though.
Okay,
Beat
you gotta
the devil
explain
out of it.
that.
There's another video about how to correctly get the pomegranate seeds out, and it involves a wooden spoon and a little bit of tweaking
Elbow
on
grease.
it.
Oh, your pomegranate's being naughty, huh?
You gotta
Yeah.
smack
Yeah,
it.
you got to show it who's
You gotta
boss.
spank it, yeah.
and drops all its seed into the bowl for you.
Oh yeah,
That does
dude.
work, though, to be honest.
How do you guys peel an orange?
I
Take
don't.
your
fingers.
thumbnail in and just start to do a little corkscrew around it.
You guys don't use the
Yeah.
spoon technique.
No.
Should I?
You don't
be
have to
interested
peel
in
an
that?
orange.
You do have to peel an orange.
Yeah.
You
I-
definitely have to peel an orange.
You can just eat it.
Do you eat
Orange is a
unpeeled
sweet
oranges?
fruit with a
Ah,
bitter
yeah, they're great, man. It's good for
I
you.
think he's being sarcastic, but I can't tell.
Why wouldn't you?
Because it's
The
like
very
the
bitter
rind is
rind.
extremely bitter.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
fucking with you.
All
What is
right,
a bearded? What is a bearded banana?
I have no idea.
My girlfriend just mentioned that in chat, and I want to know.
Sounds
It's
like,
like a
kinda
bearded
lizard.
lizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob, we're like on exactly the same wavelength right here.
Yeah.
No, I don't eat an orange with a knife and a fork. What you do is you get the spoon, you dig the spoon in under the rind, and then you just use it as like a peeler, and you can take off like the whole orange peel with one spoon. And you just
Oh,
go
she wrote breaded banana.
breaded.
I read
Oh,
bearded.
Breaded banana.
What's your
Oh,
strat
I
for
think I have had that. Yeah, go on.
what's your strat for peeling the hard-boiled egg? Not to throw any shade at you.
Dunk it in cold water.
Cold
and-
water
shock
gets
it,
it to
yeah.
release.
Mhm.
Then you just tear away at it. Hope for the
Tear
best.
away.
Yeah.
Rip and tear.
I don't like hard-boiled eggs though, and
Dude, Rip and Tear is a good song though.
I love hard-boiled eggs, but my problem with hard-boiled eggs is that I will eat way too many fucking eggs. if
Yeah, I
have
could eat like
hard-boiled
6 of
eggs.
them if I had time.
Yeah, like I could eat a whole fucking carton of hard-boiled
Do you salt
eggs.
them?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you have to.
I always want to salt them, and then I always regret it every time.
You gotta
They've
be
got
careful with the
enough
salt on a
natural
hard-boiled
salt.
egg. Yeah. Wait, I'm here.
Also, do you just bite them in half, or do you kind of like nibble at the
No.
white before you dig into the yolk?
I do like a little bit of both. It depends on if I'm really trying to stop myself from eating too many hard-boiled eggs.
I chomp on it, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put the whole thing in my mouth.
I just don't like hard-boiled eggs that much.
It's apparently a
enjoy
common
them, man.
Asian snack that you can just get a hard-boiled egg in a bag or a little container.
Yeah, but they don't know what they're doing. You know what else you
Why?
can buy over there for snacks? Little fish sausages, like a tube of
Oh,
fish
yeah.
paste. Oh wow, delicious. One of my co-teachers when I worked there was like, "Hey, here's a little snack for you." I was like, "What is it?" She's like, "It's a sausage." Found out like 8 years later it was a fish sausage. What does that even mean? You can't cure like fish meat. It was just weird like
It's
gelatinous fish.
That
That's
sounds
pretty
right to
weird.
me.
I
The
did not
angles
enjoy
in this
it.
game are weird, man.
Yeah.
Telling me,
This
dude.
map specifically is bad with that.
The fish cake with the little Naruto symbol on it, like that's
See.
adorable.
Yeah, I'm okay with those for the most part.
I like that.
hmm The actually, you guys ever have smoked whitefish?
Sounds like the
No.
name of a really expensive lawyer.
I don't
It's
think
actually-
I've had that, no.
It's fucking delicious. I used to straight up when I was a kid. My nan used to get it, and it just comes in a package, just the whole fish, head and tail and skin, and you just kind of peel off the skin and just like go to town.
You made it sound like the head, tail, and skin were all separately in the same package.
Dude, this whole is a mind fuck.
Yeah, I hate it.
Thank you, Destin 135 for the Twitch
God,
Prime.
I can't. Yes!
Dude, I get smoked salmon. I did like a bit like a year ago. I was like, every time it's available, I get smoked salmon, but it's never available. And then I was like, I live on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I should just buy smoked salmon all the time. If I'm ever at a restaurant, like a sushi place, I'm like, yeah, give me the smoked salmon roll, please.
Mm.
I would like to
Wait.
experience.
As long
more
as it
smoked
doesn't
fish.
have cream cheese in it.
Oh, dude,
then
I'm
I'm
all
fine.
about that as well.
Yeah.
'Cause you're on the West Coast. Somebody said that those fish cakes are actually called Naruto. Is that true?
Yeah.
Because I said the Naruto symbol, but I was joking and didn't think about it at all. I never correlated them beyond it looks like that.
Yeah,
That's
no, they're called
amazing if
Naruto.
that's true. If it's not true, it's not amazing.
You want to do a typing derby real quick?
Fine.
I don't. You can.
I'm
Yeah,
in the plaza. But are we in the same
All right.
plaza?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, we are.
I mean,
Hey,
we are. Oh
let's
my god.
let's do it.
Dallas.
Naruto is named after them?
Makes
Excuse
sense.
me, where's my jetpack?
I never know this.
I also don't have a jetpack anymore.
Wow.
I'm going to type Naruto cakes and see what comes up.
What should I order for?
Oh, there's my jetpack.
How'd you do that?
Thai
Did you get
food.
yours back?
No.
Thai food. Interesting choice.
Get out of here, milkman.
Warframe is
Yep.
beating out PUBG on Twitch right now.
Yeah,
That's
it was just
shit.
like a huge update.
Oh wow.
Is that who's this? Hey, it's Bear. It's
Me.
Milkman.
Hey.
Are you guys gonna get in on
Oh.
this typing derby?
I
I'm
get
flying
it now.
over.
Uzumaki Naruto, his first name. Or his
Mm.
last name. Sorry, they reversed them.
Where'd you go, Bear?
I'm right here.
Oh, there
Flying
it
around
is.
waiting for them.
You know,
I'll be
Warframe is
right
a
there.
Canadian game.
Look up, bitches.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Hero landing.
Nicholas.
Minasan,
Yeah?
Ohio.
I can, I'm loading. You go ahead without me, I'm fine.
right. I have sat.
Same.
All right.
This is for
I'm
all the
terrible at
marbles.
this.
Expect
Yeah.
no commentary, chat.
Yeah.
Nick, speak at your leisure. If there was anything you were worried about speaking about, now's the time. If you thought we were going to dismiss it. If you have an anecdote of a particular length, perhaps 71 seconds long.
The lady named Lord jumping up and down in front of this train. That's
Nice.
Pretty cool.
all I can see right now.
How do I get clams? Get some clams.
You don't want takeout clams.
Yeah, you don't.
And you know that.
It's never really a good idea, but it's also
You get takeout
Delicious.
clams. You're gonna get his. I guess you go to an Italian place.
Mark ain't blue duck ooze.
Stop.
I just found the condominiums for the first time. I've never seen the apartments before. This is some prime real estate. You go straight to the subway from here?
Prime
That'd be
rib.
sick. Imagine if you lived in an apartment where you had an elevator to the subway within your building.
That'd be fucking awesome.
You would go everywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I only have to go like 3 blocks to the subway, and that's still too long for me.
They took away my jetpack also, which I'm kind of
Let's go! Let's go!
God, did you take my jetpack?
What the fuck is dis furniture? Anyway.
Dude, I had to spell that also.
Bear, you become a god at typing race.
It threw the word bear at me, and
It
I
did.
had like 5 seconds of mind fuckage that I could not get rid of.
Dude.
Which way are the A and E?
Bear,
I'm
to be
still-
honest with you, I have made that mistake so many times now.
I'm still very curious about what dis furniture is, though.
Yeah,
That,
I'm gonna
that
look
doesn't
that up.
seem
Hold
like a
on.
real word.
God.
I love how there's like tiers of typing race. There's like the Usain Bolts of the world, and then there's like the people who make it to the finals and can finish, and then there's the people who don't make it. I mean, Rob, you only
Yeah.
you only
You got a
typed
problem?
you only typed 77 words there.
Yeah, I'm not good at this game.
This furniture is definitely not a word.
Let's take some time to pimp our channel. I'm shell shocked
Wiles?
again.
DIS?
Discovery.
That whole time I wasn't looking at the race. I thought it was actually you that was way ahead of me.
Oh, that's you. You can't even look, right? You have to.
Yeah.
You just tunnel
Oh.
visioning on the words.
Gotta be in the
You can
zone.
ride the roller coaster now.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Oh, that's right. No, we did that last time, didn't we?
Oh,
We did, yeah.
I'm doing it for the first time now.
All right.
Enjoy.
How about you, Bear Taffy?
Hey, I'm Bear. I'm gonna play Getting Over It because I hate myself.
All right.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, after the show. I'm gonna
Oh,
stream
boy.
it. Yeah. So that's happening.
Would you like to pimp your channel, Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob, also known as the Pack Patrol. You can find me on Pack Patrol everywhere, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Discord.gg/Pack as well. Discord, you could take a look at my my screenplay that I've been writing, although I haven't posted a new draft in a while. And then Twitch stream pretty much every day because I'm an asshole, but doing some Shadows of Wardor. And also this Saturday doing movie night, so that's fun. Also every Tuesday, Squares.
Sweet. Nicholas.
Hey, Rockley Smile here. You check me out on twitch.tv/Rockley Smile. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates and scheduling information. I will be going back to Hob, but if Bear will have me, I'd love to hang out and chat about your experience in the Cauldron.
Oh, please.
Not
Yeah,
to
that'd
put
be
you on the
great.
spot. I'm happy to coach. My rate is very reasonable.
I would definitely love a mentor, but am poor, so we'll have to work something out.
Okay, well, you can give me hugs instead. That's also fine.
Okay.
Sick. Well, thanks for being here.
It's not sick. It's just hugs.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's totally normal.
Oh no, it's too late for Five Guys! Sorry.
Family. Fine.
Christian stream.
Good.
Christian stream,
Christian stream. Christian stream.
Christian on the stream. Ba-da-dee-da-da.
This roller coaster has no sense of speed at all. Planet Coaster is way better.
All right. I'm getting
I
out of
reject
here.
this.
All right.
See you guys.
Later,
Thanks for having me on.
boys.
Later.
Okay, bye.
Hey, thanks for watching a little bit of a low-key NLSS today. I'm going to be live at twitch.tv/LovelyMomo to do co-op stuff with Kate starting at 9-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3.5 hours from now. 3 hours and 40 minutes from now, maybe a little bit more. But for now, let's do some shout-outs. If Streamlabs has worked, which it appears that it has. On the subscription side...
I'll be right back.
Okay. On the subscription side, Solipsistful, Vic Vinegar 69, AP Cookie, SP2K9, PK Antifreeze, Bismuth K, Blowelpat, Wumk, Johnny F. Savage, Chris Blue, Jep Jija, CF Productions Official, X the Beast 191, Dark Amon, Solar Samurai 24, Fanatic, Midshade 7, Goose Babies, Eric JKS, Napalm Chicken, Tell Me What You're Missing, Kissing on a Man While I'm Working in the Kitchen, Chrissy Bomba, Jasky! I missed that at the time, thank you. Goatville Farms, The Gak221, Mox ZZZ, Dokier, Penguin Sane, Chris Haste 02 for 48 months. Really just an insane amount of time. Older than most of the YouTube commenters. Acidic 5, Vimtero, Fresno Shaboys, Resner, Cinnamon2331, G Wilf Dog, Tachyon, Cho the Master, Mavericks, Mr. Bob Vila, Wargleflorp, Painter Skies, Jake LH, Zezbuk, Code Monkey Like You, Code Monkey Like You, I go weak from the nights with you. I imagine the methods too. Okay. At Dupe. Freddie Kenny 93. LOL Slow King. That British guy. Some Oblivion Nut. Zombie Psychologist. Casual Scum 69. Overlord SOS. Super Soka. Washout 77. End Keeper. Dr. Jackal. Canada is okay at hockey at best. Probably going to be true in the Olympics this year. Thanks a lot, Gary Buttman. GD Rock 33. Bag of Derp. General Obi-Wan, which is actually General Toby-Wan. Marzia Sophia, Jay Grande, Seagoing Spoon, Pickle Dude 1995, Brad from Canada, to Goofy Kid, Baron V Square, and Positron Plays The Ragu Doctor, Big Bad Wolf, Catastrophe SF, First in DPS, Gaming Scott, Northern Leo, Eats Sock 2, Klabu, Sanao Satsubatsu, John Matrix, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. We're not going to do that. Labased, Buzzkill 983, Amino 1507, Unguard, Miss 4, AK Wrath, Slagathor232, Zedai Herenisa, Ondujar829, James Bonder 007, Desther69, Fizzit86, Rumham01, Goku Dog, Psyduck, Admiral Akbra, Superdong Double Jam, Manin Buchanan, Vaultec Director, Otski, Perkio, Poopathon, Mr. Saturn. Oh, I guess I'll go open the door. Oh my god. That is an enormous box of Soylent.
It's not. I don't think the silence here yet.
That's not even the Soylent? King Jaffa of Nigeria. Donkey. Gray's Tuner, Realistic Deity, the infamous Infernox. I don't know, WTF. 2/3 Guppy. Sticky Anthrax, Ice Beast, More Excuses, It's Tanky, Pounds1212, OC Mojo, Mad Snorkel, The Snarfster, Forever Ska, Lethal Biscuit, Veridis Leo, Zeke Me 01, Only the Rarest of Pepes, SGW404, Merrick BH, Playful Spoon, Le Chicon, Yas Queen, Slay, and Durbunny. Thank you guys very much for the subscription. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block. Hey, Kate. You know what we're going to play tonight? We are not sure what we're going to play tonight because we beat Cuphead on Saturday because we're video gaming gods. But either way, twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Give her a follow so you can be notified of when we go live. For now, thanks for watching. If you want to use your Twitch Prime subscriptions or see if you need to refresh your Twitch Prime subscriptions, click the button on the top right hand of the play button. If it says resubscribe free, you're good to go. Use it for anybody. Doesn't have to be me, although it's obviously much appreciated. Either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for... Durbunny, thank you. I already said your name. I take back that thank you. You get another thank you next month. You know what? I take back my retraction of the thank you. You can have 2 thank yous. Because it's my fault that I gave out 1 extra thank you anyway. Roundtable tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Twitch.tv/roundtablepodcast. Saturday, co-op stream with Kate. Sunday, LA Noir. I'll see you then.